Hello, everybody, and what is going on? I hope you guys are well. Man, those videos always get me hyped every single
Every
time,
time.
Spectre. Every single time. Guys, welcome to the Season 4 NA Duos Championship. We have 4 teams set to compete today in what is going to be a knockout drag battle. It's going to be amazing, Spectre. It really truly is. All 4 of these teams have come to compete today for $1,500. Now, some people may scoff at $1,500, but you just have to remember that last season and every season before that, there was no monetary win. There was nothing to win except for the pride of being the best Tarkov players. But BSG has done a great job and helped donate money to this cause and create one of the best battles out there. I am Unfluffy Bunny. I am joined by Spectre21. Spectre, what's going on, buddy?
I'm freaking excited, man. I love getting into these tournaments. The start is always super energetic. Those videos are awesome. These teams are amazing. I'm excited to see what they do tonight. We've had records set on this tournament this entire season, just record after record, outstanding scores, new, just insane competition the whole way through, and I'm really freaking pumped about tonight.
I am super pumped about tonight. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the 4 teams that are competing in the championship. Go ahead and let's talk about the very first team.
So up first we have Team Snoozy, which consists of Tsunami and Snazzy. These guys, all of these guys are phenomenal players. They make me embarrassed to play Tarkov, personally. These guys can get out there and run into a 5-man by themselves, take out the whole 5-man, clean it up, clean tags, 30 seconds, they're back out looking for more. They're gonna get out there, they're gonna make me feel bad about my Tarkov playing.
Now, and something to note about Team Snoozy is they set the record for the highest score of the season. But with that caveat, going into the next team, Rag and Swag, which is, I think, there's 2 teams that are fan favorites today. Rag and Swag being one of them, with Trey 24K and Smitty Stone. Both competitors put in work. Whenever they win, the first thing they do while being interviewed is go to labs and play labs while being interviewed. They're on a different level. And I'm with you. Stone cold. It's their cooldown after a tournament is going to labs. So go ahead and tell everybody about the next team, Spectre.
So Team 3, we've got Gryffindor, which consists of I Langston and Sick Degenerate. Now, these guys, I love watching these guys. They're really good entertainers. Again, these, I hate to say it again, but stone cold. These guys, no matter what they run into, they will handle it with no expression, no emotion. They don't get flustered. They don't get freaked out. They just charge in, do what they need to do, move on.
Now, the last team that is competing, Spectre, is HyperBlaze, which consists of HyperRat and Blazed. Now, these 2 competitors, you may have seen them in the Punisher tournament. HyperRat came out of nowhere during Punisher 1 or 2, I can't remember which one, just dominated, showed that he was a force to be reckoned with in the Pestily tournaments, and he has brought that over to the Evasion tournament. And it's another level of gameplay. Watching these 2, when they originally started, their very first day of the tournament was the very first time either one of these guys had played together. They had not played any Tarkov together, and they went into it, and it was something special to see. I will say that. Now, before we go any further, I do want to point out one other thing about these teams is each one of these teams, except for the I Langston and Sick Degenerate team, they set the record for the most points in the tournament. So Tsunami and Snazzy started out, they set a high record. HyperRat and Blaze the next time around, they set a high record, and then we had a all-new high record set yesterday by Trey 24K and Smitty Stone of 584 points. I didn't even think that was possible, Spectre.
I know it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, every single time one of these records is broken, you think they can't pass that. They can't top that. And then I put my foot in my mouth because they do.
Yep. They had 100. Trey 2K and Smitty Stone had 102 kills yesterday between PMCs and scavs. Like, in a 3-hour span, getting that many PMC kills, I believe it was what, 50 PMC kills, something along those lines. So over half of your kills almost was PMCs in a 3-hour span. These guys were unstoppable. So the other competitors have their work cut out for them. I'm excited to see what they're all going to bring. Oh, and here we go. We can see the teams here, Spectre, all of them getting ready, getting their hype music, getting everything together. Now, at this time, I do want to go over the rules. Go ahead, Spectre. Tell everybody about what is going to be happening today and what our format is.
All right, so tonight we're in the championship of the North American Duo Battles. So these teams will have 3 hours to knock out as many tasks and get as many kills as they can. So they have 3 hours to find the task items, complete the quests outlined below. They'll gain points by completing these tasks, quests, killing PMCs and scavs. Every map must be run before any map can be repeated. So they have to hit every single map before they can go back. When the timer stops, so does the competition, regardless of whether or not they're in a raid. Each team will have an evasion battle mod assigned, which streams, tracks points, and they're the point of contact. So you'll hear them chiming in occasionally in these audio feeds. You'll hear the battle mods in their ear, kind of helping to guide and keep them apprised of what's going on. So with the rules, you can only claim each item once. For the loadout, they can take any loadout they want. The only exceptions are no thermals. So no Reap IR, no FLIR, no T7s, and they cannot get any run-throughs. So a run-through will void the entire raid for them. Now the points accumulated come from task items, as you can see on the right, an interchange, Aramid and Horse statue, shoreline, aluminum splint and lion statue, labs, dry fuel, and a P22 stem. Reserve, a set of tools and an MCB. Woods, sugar, and a security rig. Customs, a diary, not to be confused with dairy products, and a chainlet. Also, any streamer item is going to count. So any streamer item, in addition to each of these items, one time 10 points. We also have 25-point quests, which are team survives all maps in a row, like the guide in the game. Kill 15 scav boss or guards combined. That goes throughout the entire night. And kill 7 PMCs just in one raid. Now, all of these quests have been accomplished throughout this tournament. I don't think we've had anybody complete all 3 in one night. That's what I'm really looking forward to tonight. I want to see that happen. Now,
yeah, we have not had a team do that. You're correct.
The thing to watch out for with the kills, a PMC kill by itself is 3 points, but if they get that tag, they get an additional 2 points. So a PMC kill with the tag, that's 5 points. Any scav raider or scav boss kill is 1 point. And a team extraction, if they both extract the raid together, they get a 10-point bonus.
Mm-hmm. Very, very, very important. And we have seen this time and time again, is the team extraction, Spectre. So many teams have done so well on other aspects every single weekend, but they failed the team extract. And when they failed the team extract, it has been the thing that I have noticed has been most detrimental to points. So we are being told that some teams are getting in. We're going to get right into the action. 3 hours will be on the clock. And we are ready to go. Guys, let's get hyped in the chat. Give me your biggest pogs. Get your hypes. Let's go, everybody. And timer is live. Spectre, what do you think about this? Going right into labs for this team. We've seen it from them before.
You're right. Last time we saw these guys in a very, very uncomfortable labs raid right from the beginning. It seems like they're taking a different route with it this time. Last time they were very slow and methodical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the very first time we saw them and they tried to complete the guide, or they did complete the guide, they sat down near the switch and just did not move for the elevator in the basement. And they just sat there. They didn't move. They waited the full 7 minutes. Doesn't look like they're taking that strategy this time around. Looks like they're going straight for items and getting into it.
Blaze couldn't sit still this time around. He had to have that movement.
That's very true, because when we casted them the first time, we noticed that Blaze was getting very antsy. He could not stand sitting in one position for too long, and it doesn't look like he has to do that this time around. Oh, getting into it. GL coming out. What do you think about this GL, Spectre?
It's worked really well for them in the tournament so far. I personally have never got to use it. It's too expensive for my blood, but it's a very, very strong tool to have, especially in this close quarters environment of labs.
I still have one sitting in my inventory that is found in raid before they were removed from the Mark Circle loot table, and I'm still trying to decide if I just want to sell it on the flea market.
Yeah.
Or trade it for a thick, you know,
Oh.
some kind of case. I mean, there is a part. Oh, no! Blaze goes down!
I dropped him.
Did he pick it up?
Oh, another one up top there. Looks like he dropped one. Going to go.
Oh,
Oh,
with
God.
the GL!
Oh!
Paid off for him big
Did that
there.
GL impact? Oh, my God. Was that GL directly into that man's body?
It looked to me like it was slightly behind him, but it was surely enough to end him.
Oh.
I'm watching Rail right now.
Regardless of how you feel about the GL in the game, I'm a huge person of I don't care for it in the game. I don't like it, but I don't run into it enough for it to actually matter. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that you just see, but man, when you see it in action, you see it in action, and it does work. Another GL here by Rag and Swag. Looks like Trey is going to be rocking it. Oh, wait, do they both have it, Spectre?
They're both running GLs here.
Just stay alive.
So Trey taking the time to do some surgery here.
I don't disagree with that. You've got a lot of time in this raid. You're trying to get 7 minutes. You're trying to get the extract, plus pick up points. Might as well heal yourself up. Really smart using the CMS kit over the Serve 12. The Serve 12 does give you more health back per limb, but it takes a lot longer to use. And I say a lot, but in Tarkov terms, like 2 or 3 seconds is a lot. So I like the CMS.
Absolutely. I think that's a good call. Especially in this tournament, seconds count. Seconds add up in a big way. So making those specific choices for the met.
Oh! Smitty getting lit up from down low. Oh, grenade coming in. Is he going to be able to get away from that? Oh, he did. That grenade almost got him. Luckily, he was able to walk away. Having a black limb made it very difficult. I thought we were about to see him die to that raider.
I'm fucked up. Yeah, you do that, we're having this guy's shit.
He's hurt, but he's pushing through it.
Just grab his tag and we'll dip, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, does Smitty not have a dog tags case in his Kappa?
Interesting choice.
I'll grab it. I got Smitty's tag.
Does look like they might be pushing a little bit over to extract. Maybe they're ready to go. I think that's a smart call here. Going ahead, you're picking up all the points that you need. You got kills. You really pushed out and you decided, hey, let's just do this. And if you're going for the guide, not a bad way to get out. So I'm excited to see what they're going to keep doing through this. See if they keep this momentum up.
It's on battle states right now, saying.
Absolutely. Hard ones out of the way.
Now we're looking here at Team Gryffindor. This is I Langston and Sick Degenerate with Cringe OCE as their battle mod.
Sick Degenerates. He's so comfortable right now. He's just chilling. He's just here to win.
Now, Sick Degenerate, like, you can tell he has a poker face, which is interesting, and how cool and calm, because Sick Degenerate used to be a former professional poker player that has appeared on ESPN. So he is no stranger to a high-intensity, stressful situation, but having to keep his calm.
Swap flicks. Get out.
I like how they're keeping a close eye on the time in raid.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about 3 hours. You have a 3-hour window here, Spectre, to get as much done as you can. But as we all know, 3 hours in Escape from Tarkov really isn't a lot of time. If you used all of the time of most of the maps, that's like what, 6 raids, if that? Or actually not even 6 raid, probably closer to 4 to 5. So these guys are very much going to be keeping an eye on the time, trying to get tasks done in and out.
So they played it pretty smart there. They swapped some loot to make sure they could get out, knock out that map real quick, and move on.
Really good idea there. Not taking a backpack, using that manhole cover extract. That is an extract that people forget about so much. No!
Oh!
Super unfortunate. I Langston got a run through. That is not going to count for the guide.
Does my shit not count?
Yeah, that rate's now 0 across the board.
What's going on?
They've been
Oh!
getting nothing for that raid.
Dude, how meta would it have been just to wait a minute or two
That is
and then we go live?
unfortunate for them.
At the start,
That is a
you
raid
know?
down, and when they're trying to get as many raids as they can, that is very, very unfortunate. All right, we're looking over here at Team Snoozy. Going ahead and getting a scab that threw a
I was like
flash
right outside of the
bang.
camp too.
Oh, Snazzy getting
I
landmine.
don't understand.
Spectre, have you gotten
That's
landmined at all?
so good.
Several times. I don't like to talk about it very much.
do
I'm
scout,
pretty
but
sure
doesn't mind
I have
the,
found every minefield in this new map by mistake.
There is nothing better than loading into woods,
to
and at
check
the
your
beginning
stuff.
of the
We
map,
don't really have to go
you
you
back to
just
woods.
hear the landmines explode.
Only if we,
It makes
only
you
if we
laugh
we're getting back.
every single time.
Yeah, I guess.
Who are you playing with? I'm playing with
And
Snazzy.
Don't run
sometimes
through
cry a
your,
little bit.
Well, don't speak through you. In screen
Yeah.
for me, please. None.
Yeah.
All right, so at this time, I do want to take a moment. We have nobody in the raid right now, but I do want to take a moment again to thank BSG for allowing us to host the championship here on their channel. I also want to take a moment to thank them again for donating the money for this championship of $1,500 to first place, $1,000 to second. Now, we did just have the signups for the EU tournament. That has closed, but make sure you are following Evasion on Twitter, evasion_GG, so that way you can check for Oceania if you are in our Oceania, or some special stuff that's still coming up that I'm not quite sure how much of it's been announced, so I won't say anything, but you do want to make sure you are checking that out. We're going to get in with HyperBlaze now. Spectre,
Might
take
be
it
able to
away.
Fully run all the way through.
So we're on Shoreline now.
It's close.
They seem to be pushing pretty hard for the resort.
There should be people. to our right.
Maybe stopping by the weather station first. This is, I don't know. I think I would have saved Shoreline for a little later on if they're trying to knock out. Well, I stand corrected on the guide.
I mean, if it's, I mean, we do know for a fact that Blazed loves this map. This is one of Blazed's favorite maps in the game. Customs and Shoreline. Blaze runs it a lot. So if it's one of those situations that maybe they're just trying to hit the maps that they're comfortable with, because each one of them is comfortable with different maps. Blaze's favorite maps, Custom and Shoreline. HyperRat's favorite maps, Reserve Interchange. They got labs out of the way, so now it's just, hey, let's knock the other maps out. Let's do what we need to. It does look like they're not going to play passive. They're getting super aggressive, going straight to the resort.
Some guy running up.
Oh, they found somebody.
Fuck. Just tagged.
Ooh, this is going to put them in a bad position. These guys know they're there now, and they've got the high ground on them. They're going to have to push hard to get around this.
Now, I do want to take a moment because I did see in chat somebody state that the GL being allowed in the tournament, you know what? The thing about it is, in the solo battles, there are no GLs. There are no thermals. There are no T7s. It's not allowed. But when you have access to some things like this, it is interesting to see what their strategy is going to be, to see if they're going to bring it, especially with labs in the rotation. I like to see the diversity. They're in the game. Might as well see what these best players in the world can do with them.
There's dead bodies in here. I'm gonna GL in the room.
Are they my favorite thing? No. Oh! HyperRat taking 2 shots to the face before using the GL to go ahead and clear that out. Helmet saved lives.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Nade. Let me push. He doesn't have AP.
Really good communication there. HyperRat saying, I'm going to go ahead and push. He doesn't have AP because if he did, I would be dead. Coming to that realization, getting super aggressive, picking up a kill. And the other thing I really liked that what HyperRat has done here is he has backup visors.
Really, really good call. I mean, you can see it saved his life on that fight right there. And now he's got his full vision back. He doesn't have to worry about those bullet holes impeding his vision. So he can just keep driving on.
The one thing I do really like about these two competitors, when they're playing, it's very interesting. Neither one of them say a lot to each other. They're both very confident in their solo skills, that they play the game the way that they would play it normally. And they are going extremely solo. Oh, it looks like HyperRat's game may have just crashed.
We've all been there one time or another. That's a powerless feeling.
All right, we are going to check some stuff real quick. Just stand by. See if Blaze can get over to the body. Make sure he's still alive. Maybe protect him a little bit.
It's a very unfortunate situation to be in. It puts a big burden on Blazed, because not only does he have to try and think about how he's going to keep making points for this raid, but he's also got to protect his partner here, making sure he doesn't die, making sure he's not sacrificing that 10-point bonus for the extract, make sure he's not sacrificing that guide completion. It kind of ties his hands here.
It does. It does. I mean, we've all been in these situations. We've been playing with a friend and they DC for some reason or something happens. So we're going to take a look, make sure everything's fine. Looks like he's going to go ahead and reconnect. Hopefully he's still alive. I'm very surprised Blaze didn't fall back to his body to try to just protect him wherever he was.
Yeah, it seems like he's playing more of a zone defense. Still trying to look for those items. I'm sure he's keeping eyes and ears out, just keeping it in the back of his head, but also trying to continue on with this raid, keep making points for the tournament at the same time.
Now, I have a question for chat. So we just saw Blaze pre-med, and that has become something that you have to pay attention to a lot more now, because pre-medding is going to kill your hydration depending on the med that you take. Is that something that you still do in chat? Do you guys still pre-med before every fight, or do you pre-med like while you're getting into areas? What do you do, chat?
Oh, splat. Can't find it anywhere.
I know personally.
Still waiting for HyperRat.
I don't have the metabolism or the health skill to pre-med constantly throughout the raid, so I have to be very sparing with my use of painkillers and meds.
You still have to heal, huh?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that I very much want to pre-med as much as, like, whenever I get in, I pop, a pre-med, and then if I'm about to take a fight, I'm trying to keep those meds up as much as possible.
I'm by admin.
Jay saying pre-medding heading into hotspots. Good call. That way you're not worried about your hydration and energy as much.
Scav.
Check spawn. It's not here. I'll check quick extract. See if we can get out.
Yeah.
So HyperRat is going to look for their out here. They've spent a lot of time in this raid already, partly because of the DC, partly because they're trying to pick up those items like the lion statue and the aluminum splint. So they're going to see if they can get a quick extract here and just keep driving on.
Now, chat, do keep your eyes on the scores in the bottom right-hand corner. Those are being updated constantly throughout the battle. So whatever is happening, their battle mods are taking the time. They are updating everything. So those are live. So as of right now, Rag and Swag out in lead with 52 points. Pretty good lead to start with.
They're definitely setting themselves apart. Last night was a very similar situation. They came out with an early lead and they just drove with it the entire time.
Let's see him.
They're looking for a player here.
Just right around the corner, I believe.
Left side or right side?
Left, I think.
See what happens here while they are pushing out.
Don't know if it's
trying to find him.
Oh, it's a scav too, right?
Scav just eating that M61. Remember, M61 does not have a lot of flesh damage, so it does take two shots to the torso to finish them off. But really, really good placement. They're just looking, trying to find anything. This has been my issue with Shoreline as of late. Shoreline is hot or cold. It is either one of the most active maps up here at Resort, or it is absolutely dead.
Absolutely. You're either going to run into a whole bunch of rats, or as I learned the hard way, you're going to get surrounded by 3 separate teams at the same time.
All right, chat. While they are over there up in the resort, we're going to go ahead and check in on Gryffindor. Langston and Sick Degenerate. Now, they did get a run through, but we are going to see what they can do through the rest. They are over here by, everybody knows where they're at on woods. They're by the rocks and the trees. It's very easy to tell where they're at.
No, not that tree. The other tree, right? By the other rocks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not those trees. The other. No, they're by those trees over there.
No? Alright, I'm just gonna work my way to extract.
No bags or anything.
Spectre, have you had an opportunity to play Woods much since the changes into it? How do you feel about it? Are you enjoying it?
I'm on my way.
Honestly, I've stayed away from Woods a lot more since the new map update.
Village isn't far off.
Going back to the landmines, I had some bad experiences in the beginning, and it's taken me a really long time to try and learn the map. So it's definitely not my first choice of a map to run right now.
Did you kill this scab?
Gotcha. So you do have a little bit of like landmine fear built into you now. So you're just like, I'll just stay away.
There's definitely some PTSD there for sure.
Oh, it looks like Sick Degenerate is gonna go ahead and pick up a scav kill there.
Is there sugar in said scav vest?
Now,
we get points for scavs. Yeah, scavs are 1 point. He just found a
we are being told right now that HyperRat may have gone down in his raid. Not quite sure what happened. We'll find out here shortly, but it does look like HyperRat may have died. That's going to make completing the guide that much more difficult if they are going for it.
It's always good to see all you guys. It really does mean a freaking ton to me that you guys are here right now supporting this.
So it's good to see them getting this team extract here. Like you were saying earlier, Bunny, those 10 points per raid, they add up in a big way.
Alright, that was good. Alright, what were you saying, Crazy?
They really do add up. We're gonna go ahead
Should
and
I go
tune in over here to
underground?
Team
Ooh.
Snoozy. Oh no,
Yeah,
Snazzy
I'm
goes
dead.
down
Holy shit, you're getting unlucky today, dude.
right as we
He's
tuned in.
by the
Snazzy's
tower.
getting dropped.
Like out. Yeah, he's.
Do you want me to just have one extract? Or. Oh, wait.
Play it out, mine. I don't know. It's up to you.
Ooh. You can hear the communication between them right now. Do you want me to F1 extract? It's very important that they run the raids together and they get out together. Like we've talked
What was
about
it again?
so many times,
Like,
getting the
know that,
team
tower to the
extracts
right? That's like
and
fine,
not
transition.
wasting time in raid. Because if one guy is out, he's literally doing nothing to help
Is it break? Is it
get
break or
points
no?
for the team. So it's very
I don't
important that
know.
they stay in the raid
He was,
together.
like, out
so
behind the
let's see
train
what he's
station.
gonna do.
The best way I can
And what
say.
would you do in
So
this
if I look at
situation,
PlayStation
Spectre?
Marker,
F1
like,
extract as quick as possible?
Right from like if you're at Mark Room and you're looking.
Honestly,
there,
I
he's to
think
the
I
right,
would give
like,
myself
towards that
probably
outlet.
about 30 to 60
I'm
seconds
there.
to push as hard as I
I don't
could
know, man, he
to
tapped
try
me, I
and
was
get
on
that
top of him,
kill, avenge my teammate, and if I'm not finding a fight in that amount of time, then I'm gonna dip out. If I can grab a
I'll
few
just
points
use that
beforehand, then
It's
great.
fine if I get
If
a
not,
extra, right?
then we definitely want to try and reset, get both people back in, get that maximum combat effectiveness, and get a new set of targets to go after.
Very true. Now, for me, the only way that I would want to stay in is if I had somehow managed to very quickly pick up 2 kills, get their tags, or find one of the items that is required to make up the deficit of the 10 points of not extracting together. So let's see what is going on. And guys, once again, if you want, please, please, please go over to every one of these competitors' streams, hit that follow. Oh, getting into it real quick before we'll get back to that. Tsunami picking a fight. Up. Oh, one on the roof
multi-team.
also.
Almost killing himself
Tough
with his own
fight here.
grenade.
Where we gone?
Go customs, maybe.
Sure.
Yep. Oh my god, I'm facing the other team.
Oh, it sounds like there may be multiple teams here.
Probably kill him.
Now, if Snoozy can get this done very quickly, he can hopefully push to get to extract and will have made up for the teammate's death here. Really smart grenade push. Going ahead and blind firing that corner. Door is closed. Oh! That's a GL also. GL versus GL at the moment.
Interesting decision to push out into the hallway.
He's using a feint technique. It's something that a lot of newer players don't use. He's running into the wall to make the audio confusing for the people on the roof. Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so clean. I
I
thought
didn't
it was
kill
going
that guy.
to get
Wait,
him
no
right there.
way, dude. Oh my
He
god.
just
9 on 5
snapped
tanks
to
a
him.
headshot.
Maybe it was a trade?
That's unlucky.
The
Care
let's
about the case? No.
let's see if it was a trade. Quite possibly.
Oh, I killed 2 people.
Alright.
Oh, he took out 2. But I
Second?
don't know if that was a trade or not.
Cargo?
Definitely could have been.
You're good. Thank you.
Let's get some
Okay.
GGs.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't
All right,
know,
we're gonna
it-
switch
there
over
are
to
a lot of grenades going.
Gryffindor.
They need to say 10 points
Yeah,
to Gryffindor on
Exactly,
ESG's
Spectre.
channel.
Very a lot of grenades. Spectre, do me a favor. Tell me a little bit more about Gryffindor. This is a team that I don't think a lot of players know about.
I specifically want a clip
So,
of Nikita saying
as I was talking about earlier, I really
specifically want a
enjoy
clip of
watching these
Nikita
guys.
saying it.
They're really good entertainers. I think a little more so than the other guys that are they're enjoyable to watch just because of their raw talent.
Dude,
These
Cringe,
guys
be-
have some
I will
great
make you the
personalities
best
to throw
man
into it as well.
at my wedding.
So with
I
I
will name
Langston,
I will name my first kid Cringe OCE. You can get Nikita to say 10 points to Gryffindor.
Oh,
I don't care.
we have Nikita on
I
the
like
line.
People we know. I know a guy who said that he's going to teach his kids the wrong colors just to see how he fares in life. Nikita, thank you, man.
This is what I'm
Wow.
talking about, man. It's always a
Think
good
I'm joking,
time
ask
watching
my
these
chat.
guys.
He wants to
once
teach
again,
his
guys,
kids
remember
wrong
follows
colors.
are free. As I was saying before, go
Just
to
to
every
see
one
how
of
he
these
does this.
competitors' streams. Give them a follow. They are some of the best Tarkov players to make it this far into the tournament, into the championships for that $1,500. So make sure you go over there and give every one of them a follow. Follows are free. We'll have their links up in the chat momentarily, so that way you can just click on it and go over there.
So one of the cool things when we get these teams to come compete for Evasion, we get a little snippet of their background. And one of the cool things that stands out to me with Langston is he works designing gyms, weightlifting gyms around the world, and is big into climbing fitness. That's something that strikes a chord with me because I don't know if you've ever got into it, Bunny. Outdoor rock climbing is a really cool sport that I used to do a lot more than recently, more in college, but I think that's really cool that these guys that are competitive gamers, you get to see a little bit into their other hobbies and passions in life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it does show how diverse us as a community of gamers really truly are. You have people from all walks of life all coming together to enjoy this game made by BSG. Doesn't look like Langston was able to drop it, but Sick Degenerate did come out. I do want to point out what Brian said earlier. He feels that Sick Degenerate looks like Dottie Hack trying to cosplay as Langston, and now that he has said that, I can't see anything else but that. Thank you for that, Brian.
I don't know why I thought I was thin enough to fit through there.
I'm on 2.
Let's never speak of that again.
All right, I'm very excited to see what their strategy is going to be here in Shoreline. Looks like they're gonna loot everything up. Gotta make sure you're looting.
I'll hit the med bags too on the way back.
Now remember on this, they are going to be looking for that aluminum splint and a lion statue as their bonus items, as well as any streamer items. And as we know, great items. There are a lot of streamer items that can spawn on this. What were you saying, Sick? I mean, wow, Spectre.
I was just gonna say it's we hate to see it when it does turn into one of those Shoreline raids that it's there's nobody on the map. It seems like they're out there alone. There's nobody around. It really is. It puts them in a bad situation for the tournament. They don't have anybody to kill, and they're kind of solely at the mercy of what items they can pick up at that point.
I didn't get one.
Yeah. As Iron Fist said in chat, aluminium.
Richard, how are you, dude? Extract is up.
I'm at 205, yeah.
Really smart there. He's going ahead and checking to see if Rock Passage Extract is up. I believe that is what he said. It is up. So if they want to get out as fast as possible, they can. They're still doing... Oh!
Shit, I thought that was
getting into it with a couple of scavs there.
Yeah, I thought it was a player.
So that way they can extract. Does look like they are trying to really go for the guide. 25 points is a lot of points.
Absolutely. Again, I really want to see one of the teams tonight knock out all 3 quests. And this could be a good opportunity for them to focus on maybe pushing to the other locations where Sanitar can spawn. Maybe try and pick up some boss kills to add to that overall strategy of making these points up.
All right, checking admin.
Somebody's here.
It sounds like they have somebody.
Let me know if you want back up.
No, I'm good.
He says he's got it.
Yep. That's what we like to see, that confidence of, yeah, you keep doing you, I've got this, don't worry.
Not a streamer item, right?
No, it's not.
Well, maybe there's not anybody. Phantom footsteps.
Nothing.
Lots of safes that could be checked on this map. Does really
Diary,
help out a
Peapod,
lot.
Cat.
One of the things I love to see in these tournaments is who takes the time to pick up items that don't count for points in this tournament, but that they can make money off of. Because I've seen it go both ways. Sometimes they pass up some really valuable items.
Ooh, look, Sick Degenerate just dropped somebody around the door, somebody else at the door. Going ahead and getting aggressive, pushing out.
Got two.
Sick, dropping 2.
Woo! Good kill.
Really great point fire.
Looking for these guys, see if they have a splint.
Are you on second?
Yeah, yeah.
Finally getting
Okay,
some
I'm
action on
first.
this quiet raid.
Really smart, going ahead and checking their bag, seeing if they have the splint that they need. Yeah, but back to your point about looting items. It is very interesting to see which players are trying to loot items, which ones are just ignoring everything.
Absolutely. I mean, you know these
You on
guys.
first, Fanny?
Okay, I think I heard you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need more.
These
It's
guys
you.
Alright,
go through a
sorry.
lot of money for these tournaments. They want to have
Yeah.
kits ready to grab so that they can get into raids as fast as possible. So when we do occasionally see somebody, like earlier, they decided not to pick up a piece of
Gold chains
sugar.
and Nothing, right?
That makes a lot of money on the flea market.
How do we not
It's
find
that
this?
that hyper focus on.
The guy on second floor.
Oh!
The guy on second floor.
They did hear somebody. Oh,
Got him.
Where?
Sick Degenerate really getting into it. His
are you,
helmet saved his
far into the
life.
First stair side. Yep. Yep. Did I mess that bag up or?
Ooh, that was scary.
There's a guy by middle stairs. Middle stairs.
Alright, I'm moving mid.
That's where I killed him.
Are you on
I
wood?
killed him. Yeah, I was just on.
Oh, he got him.
He did pick up that kill.
He had a hex grid. You want it?
Zeroed that
A
hex
splint,
grid
dude. Have a
out.
fucking splint for me, please.
No
Hard,
splint.
bro. Have a-
Let's get out.
Oh, unfortunate. These guys are not getting lucky with trying to find that splint.
On first floor spiral.
And they worked
Back.
hard for it. They were doing a
They needed
lot
both
of looting
saves.
there.
Fine.
No, there's still
People
one more
say
save.
all the time, I don't wear a helmet. Helmets don't save lives. Visors, I never live while wearing a visor. We have seen time and time again in this competition, week in, week out, these visors and these helmets save lives
I agree.
over and over and over.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Veritas pick.
Oh, picking up a Veritas pick, that is 10 points.
Finally, the rat life paid off for him.
Checking the scav out back here.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that body was there.
I'm gonna extract.
Oh, yeah.
They clearly know
I
this map
find
a lot better
lions-
than I.
Yeah, nice.
I find lions on that body every once in a while. Always check that body.
No, baby, let's go. I've got like 4 more bags and I'm outside.
I don't see sniper scout. I'm out by extract, by the way.
Yeah, just don't extract without me yet.
Wait for you.
Good communication by these two. I really like the way that they talk, the way that they play together.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I like how
Yeah, come.
Langston is still kind of doing some searching here, doing some admin stuff, seeing if he can't pick up some extra points,
Yeah.
while Sick Degenerate is kind of clearing the area, making sure that they've got that straight shot into the extract. Maybe they can
you
pick up a
coming,
couple
bro?
extra points this way and
Yeah,
still
I'm
get
the
that
last
team
bag and I'm
extract.
coming out.
Now, how do you feel? One thing I am very concerned about is how separated they are at the
Grenades out
moment.
here, but
Because we did just hear grenades over by Sick Degenerate, so there could be somebody over here. And even though his teammate is making his way over there now, having that much space, if one gets in trouble, I don't think that's. I worry about that, Spectre. What do you think?
You'll see it though.
It's definitely a dangerous situation to get into. I think in this specific situation, it could also play them a bit of an advantage depending on how they get engaged. They do have enough distance that if somebody takes contact and they're able to get to a quick cover position, then they can execute an easy flank with that second party. So you always run that risk. Maybe there's an exfil camper there. Maybe you get one tapped.
come.
It is dangerous, but at times, maybe a little bit of distance can play to their advantage with two different angles of fire.
Veritas pick.
So, guys, I do want to take this moment to let you know, after the first hour, we will be giving out some codes for Escape from Tarkov. It could be a trial code or a standard edition. Now, this code will be going to people in chat that have been active and positive during the tournament. So if you're being a little bit of a negative Nancy, the mods will know, and your chances of getting a code may be much lower. So guys, make sure you're being active. Make sure you're being positive in chat. You don't know, you might get a trial code. You might get a standard edition.
Huge shout out again to Battlestate Games for not only hosting this tournament, not only the fantastic prize package, but also giving us these game codes to just give back to the community as well.
Let's go ahead and tune into Rag and Swag. Looks like they picked up a little PMC over here, grabbing that tag. They're running Customs. I personally think Customs is still the best all-around map in Escape from Tarkov. How do you feel about that, Spectre?
I absolutely agree. Customs is always kind of my default map. It's my most comfortable map. It's a lot easier to get to all the parts of the map. It's a lot more balanced, I feel like, than some of the other maps. And you have an opportunity to get into everything. You've got potential boss fights. You can get long-range engagements, close quarters, inside, outside. You can kind of do everything on Customs.
No, you don't. You win these. You win these.
And the loot seems to be some of the best all-around loot in the game because there are so many saves. Oh, we got shots going.
Speaking of boss fight.
Oh, Rag and Swag. Trey's going to go ahead and reposition. Was that a regular scab or was that a guard? I couldn't tell.
I think he just killed Rashala.
Let's take a look, listen in, see what is happening with Trey. I think that might have been a regular scab because I'm not hearing any more yelling communication like this guard. Oh, that's another thick scab. Oh no, it is. It is. Oh no!
Down to the grenade!
Oh! Trey died to the nade!
Alright, let me see your kill screen.
Oh, how many did he get? Let's see.
No shot. 2 PMCs, Rashala, and 2 guards.
Rashala and 2 bodyguards. Man.
Oh, Smitty, looks like maybe he picked up a kill also over there by the dorms. I think Smitty's best play right now would be just to go ahead and get out so they could reset. Oh, good comms there, just saying, hey, kill yourself, let's go. We don't have time for this. We're gonna go straight over to HyperBlaze. Looks like they're in the middle of it on interchange.
Third time. Face shield saved him.
Second floor.
Look at Team Gryffindor's score, though. They are closing in on Rag and Swag very fast.
Definitely big jump there.
Confirm right now.
Only 40 minutes in, and we're already over 100 points with the leader and nearly 100 points with the number 2 position right now. These are big points to put up on the board this soon.
You can hear that Kibba alarm going off. Somebody has been in there.
Fuck, I don't see anything.
I'm gonna go around. I don't think it was in brutal.
Spectre, they're on the hunt for a PMC. I feel bad for this PMC. Anytime any of these competitors are hunting a PMC,
You just wanna
I
leave?
feel bad for that person.
We could, yeah.
Absolutely. I think I could probably take my best pick of a 5-man team against one of these guys individually, and we still wouldn't stand a chance.
Swabo coming in with that raid. Swabo, thank you so much for bringing your community. One of our competitors from this year's NA Duos.
Yeah.
Put on a great showing for everybody. Swabo, welcome everyone.
Yeah, I hear him.
So we had a possible PMC duck in down there.
Just being brutal.
Oh,
Oh, good kill.
Blaze going ahead and pushing it. Really good kill. Was a PMC.
Killed him.
Oh,
no!
HyperBlaze just gets taken out.
I don't know.
Was that killer?
Dude,
No,
what is going on? He's on my body.
Where did that
top
come
of
from?
escalator. Kiva said. He just rushed my body. I guess he was close. I didn't even fucking hear him. It's a white name. Uh-oh. M61.
Where?
Ooh.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
They shot at me, but
This puts Blaze in a very bad situation. He has no clue where this guy's actually at.
Very true. Very true. Let's see how
What
he
do,
plays
try
this
and leave,
out.
or-
What's
You can try to go. I had swipe card for you.
you did.
Now, they did open the extract, as you just heard HyperRat mentioning, so Blaze could blitz to the hole and get out and reset. It looks like he
I
might be
do-
doing that.
I agree. I do think that is the best call here. Go ahead, get to the extract, reset as a team. They are being, they are unfortunate right now with the team extracts, and so many times we have seen the team extracts be. What is he getting shot at? He's getting shot at. Oh, picking up somebody by the grenade box. Oh, another more? Or was that the grenade that he threw? I believe that was the grenade he
Another
threw.
guy.
That kill was so clean. I mean,
Really, yeah, jiggle peek there. You're right. Very clean.
Got a horse.
Dude, you're fucking carrying me. dude.
don't shoot at Blaze, guys. It's not good for your health.
Just feet.
Now, oh, Langston just went down. Team Gryffindor on
didn't.
interchange. Also, oh, going ahead and picking up a PMC. It looks like over by Blue Fins,
there
that
two?
back stash. Checking to see if there is another one.
One
What was
where you
really
are
good
now, I
though
think.
for, I
Yeah,
will
I
say
think
what
he
was
might
really
be
good
in
for
it,
Team
actually.
HyperBlaze last was that they got the horse right as he was extracting. That is a bull. Oh, going ahead and getting into it at the green truck. Going ahead and
Ooh.
GLing. I don't know if that actually connected though. I think he's still up.
Bold decision to keep the GL
Oh,
out.
Got two.
there he
And
goes.
it worked
picking
out
him
for
up
him.
with the second shot.
I died
Just
by
get,
the
just get your kit ready. Just get your kit ready. Just get
Now
your
I
kit
will
ready.
say
I will,
this.
I will. I died by the concrete thing in the back.
Did you find
Regardless
Gryffindor?
of how you feel about a GL,
No, I didn't get the loot.
I have survived a GL shot while playing Escape from
I'm gonna hit this
Tarkov
stash
and
in
killed
the
the man. So you can do it. It is
back.
counterable.
Or we'll, you know, well, we got our strat.
This is interesting.
The-
Taking the time to search the
We'll come back here. No big deal.
Oh, go ahead.
taking the time to search the cache.
Mm-hmm. And that's a really good. That's really smart of him to do, I think, because the caches can have a lot of the streamer items or loot items that they need. Would you try to hit more stashes?
You mean C?
Yes.
I think in this situation where my teammate is out of raid, personally, I would have bypassed it. I would have tried to get out as soon as possible. There are a lot of caches on the periphery of interchange, so if we were both in the raid, I would probably try and knock as many of them out as we could on the way to extract. But I mean, he ended up getting out pretty quick, so it was probably a worthwhile search.
Tarkov reporter, I survived it by just having a PMC that's built different, I guess. I don't really know how I lived through it, but I did.
What was the question?
But one of the things most people don't realize about GLs, and a lot of people complain about it, is that they don't understand that the way to counter the GL is to close the distance on the player. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if the fuse can't go off, there's no explosion to kill you. So you want to push those as much as possible. Oh, all right. While we are waiting for somebody to load in here, Spectre, I do want to take this moment to once again remind everybody to go over to the evasion.gg website. Over there, you can find all of the information about the streamer battles, whether it's the solos, the duos, or the quite possibly very soon upcoming trios battle, which I am very excited for. You can also find more information about the Evasion team. There is a competitive Evasion team. You can also find the merch for Evasion at evasion.gg/merch. All of that merch is to give back and help run everything that you see here, everything that goes on behind the scenes. There is so much work put into this competition week in, week out. This team over here at Evasion, some of the hardest workers in esports.
Absolutely. A fantastic group of individuals from the battle mods and the behind the scenes staff. Everybody that may not get heard or seen as much, but is putting in so much work, not just during the tournament, but before and after too. Lots of hours, lots of work goes into making this tournament a reality. And
Bone horse.
you couldn't ask for better people.
And then
You really couldn't. We're going to go right back in with Rag and Swag.
I found that horse the other day.
Rag and Swag, man, holding on to that lead with 124 points, but Gryffindor is closing in on them. They're going to have to stay. They're going to have to stay competitive. They're going to have to keep this momentum. And this is something we talk about during this competition so much, Spectre, is momentum. It is 3 hours of grueling gameplay. They are going non-stop, and all of these guys are streamers, but a lot of times there's downtime between their raids. Do you think we're going to start to see that wear on them as the time progresses?
Just run left, man. That's what we're at.
It's definitely, it's definitely an endurance event. For those of you who play Tarkov, you're well aware of the fact that you have that little break in your inventory where you can kind of decompress from the last raid. Whatever happened, you can put it away. You can build some weapons. You can organize whatever to kind of reset yourself. These guys are not going to do that tonight. They're going to be out of one, straight back into the other. They're going to have to stay focused. They're going to have to stay determined and just power through it and not let any of these, when they get those weird deaths or those unfortunate situations happen, they gotta put it out of their mind and just stay focused.
I'm over by German now.
Very, very true. And that's the biggest thing, is not letting those deaths, not letting those mishaps bring you down, and making sure you are staying focused. Now that is something that neither one of these. Oh, Trey getting lit up. Not quite sure where. He thinks it's up top, possibly. Oh, grenade coming in on him. Oh, we don't want another repeat. He has had some bad luck with grenades today. Smitty just got taken down.
No idea.
Spectre, what does he do?
I don't know. Down to behind me, Trey.
Bad situation to be in here. There's a lot of angles. You got the potential to get engaged from up top and basically all around you. That can come from down the hole. Thankfully, he's maneuvered to a place where he can breathe a little bit. He's got
Power's on. Go SR. Trey.
I'm going for the tag. I don't know if
Oh!
Found him.
I'm still getting crabbed on right now.
Oh, man. 2 up top.
Did he get him? Looked like he dropped him.
I don't know. How did... This is a hard situation because they're in a very, very good situation, like very good vantage point. Really smart of him to jump across to see if they're going to shoot at him. Does look like they may be repositioning on him right now.
I'm doing what I can, Smitty.
Trey has ice in his veins. He's sticking with it. He's looking for the fight. He's not backing out.
I love that. I love that calm to his teammate. I'm doing what I can, Smitty. I'm doing what I can.
Oh, no.
He peeked it.
That's so unfortunate. AIDS.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That is not the caster's curse. I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give that curse to Nixia for saying in chat Trey wins these.
That was just a bad situation all around. They were. Anytime you get engaged from above, it puts you at a disadvantage, and being in a position in interchange there where you can be engaged from so many different angles, it's just a tough thing to fight your way out of.
Back in on Team Snoozy, Team Tsunami and Snazzy over here.
Nice.
0 team extracts.
Oh, Snazzy. I definitely win this. This guy's open.
It has been a hard battle today, Spectre.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's running.
It has 5 raids,
I got
0
the
extracts.
I don't need to do that. Should change my FMV to 50.
Oh, Tsunami going ahead and lighting somebody up over there in West on 2nd floor.
Yeah. Go to the cottage, loot the safes.
Yeah.
All right. Spectre, it does look like all of the other teams are in raid. Rag and Swag is out. And all of the other teams, if they do really well in these raids, could catch Rag and Swag. This is what I wanted from a championship. I wanted to see 4 teams knock out just super close all the way to the end. This is what I love from these competitions. I'm excited. I am very excited. What about you, Spectre?
Absolutely. And we just watched our 2, 3, and 4 positions now are within 1 point of each other. So we're within 30 points, 31 points of less than that now across all 4 of these teams. It is neck and neck now. And again, Gryffindor just jumping up. They're closing into a very, very tight race here.
Now, this is something we have seen from HyperBlaze, is they have had slow starts in every single competition that they have been in for the battle. They have started out very slow, bottom of the pack, last place, second to last place, and then all of a sudden, once they're let go to run the maps that they want to run, it is like an entirely different team. So I will be interested to see how HyperBlaze pushes past once they're free to go on all the maps. Once they get that 6 free maps, they're all gone. There is a lot happening right now, Spectre.
Absolutely. It looks like they're getting into a fight as we speak right now on reserve.
Oh! Let's go ahead and take a look in on the HyperBlaze on that fight in reserve. They're down in that basement area. I hate this area.
Yeah, I do too.
No.
I do too. I have very bad luck here.
Yeah, me also. Very bad luck. And I think realistically my problem is I just haven't run it enough to get comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think even that said, this is another place where you can have hostiles coming from every angle at you. When you're down in that center room, you have to have a 360-degree situational awareness, and that's really hard to do in Tarkov.
I just want to point out, Gryffindor has just closed it to 4 points from first. They are in second with 125. Rag and Swag has 129. HyperBlaze has a lot of opportunity here to catch up. If they can get that 10-point team extract, they have had 0 team extracts.
And lead change.
And oh, very nice, Spectre. Very nice.
So Gryffindor picking up some items to push them out ahead into the lead for the first time tonight.
You can spawn down here.
Spectre, do we know what the item was that they picked up?
It sounded like they grabbed a diary. Not a dairy cow, but a diary.
Ugh. I was really hoping they were going to pick up some dairy and not a diary, but hey, that is the rules.
You got to get what you can get, right? Cows are hard to come by in Escape from Tarkov.
All right, let's jump right over with our new leaders, Gryffindor, on customs. We've talked about this map a lot. Spectre, what do you think about the new area of this map? If you've been able to like really experience it, what do you think?
I much more enjoy the new customs to the new woods. I think it did a really great job of opening the map up a little bit. I mean, you've been playing Escape from Tarkov long enough to remember the original customs when you had that super choke point at the new gas station. And when we got that first update to customs, it kind of opened it up a little bit, gave you some more options. And I feel like now with this most recent update, the map is much more open. You have more opportunity to maneuver and be more dynamic on the map now. So I really, really enjoy what they've done with it.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you. I like that they've opened it up, but they still... The reason that, for me, I think this is one of the best designed maps is the asymmetricalness of this map. Even with widening it up, there are still choke points on the map. And if you know anything about map design for video games, an asymmetrical map is a map that is pretty much the same on each side, where they both kind of funnel into certain choke points, and they've managed to open this map up, but still keep those choke points where you could end up running into somebody.
Scav above just yelling.
Oh, going ahead and picking up a scab there for Sick Degenerate.
We have
go ahead.
Those hot spots, and there are a lot of hot spots on customs. You've always had dorms, you've always had new gas. I think with this most recent update, it's made old gas more of a point of interest than, back in the day. It was just a point that maybe you went to.
Oh! Sick Degenerate
shot.
just picking up that snipe. I hate to interrupt you on that, but that was beautiful.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and continue with what you were saying. That was just a great shot.
No, it's a power.
No.
So they're trying to figure out which one of these hotspots, which one are they going to go look for? Again, you have dorms, you have new gas, now you have old gas, you have whatever you call the place they're in right now, Citadel or Bastion. You have all these focal points on the map. Fortress, I like that one.
God damn it, dude.
So all these places you can go, you can push to for really intense PvP action.
No, that brings up something interesting, and that's something I always love about like running with new people or watching new streams is their call outs. Because for me, I've always thought of this as like it's Rashala's Fortress over here. So I've always called it Fortress. Chat, do you guys have a name for this? What do you guys call this?
Same.
Mike saying Stronghold.
I was in garage right here. I was mechanic, yeah. Jumping.
Well, look at that. Rag and Swag has taken their lead back with 145. Gryffindor 135. Oh, and we are in that 1 hour closing mark. Spectre, do you think we're going to... Oh, you saw him run to the right. He's going into the machinery area here, the mechanic spot.
So we see the downside of this GL. If you hit something too close to you, it's not going to detonate.
Yeah, I got one.
Nice. Is it me out here? I'm on this body. Got
All
one.
right, guys, we are within that 1 hour
Just
mark.
want you to know I missed both my GL
So,
stats 'cause I'm
mods,
amazing.
go ahead
Who's me right next to you?
and release the codes. They've been keeping an eye on chat, making sure that everybody in the chat is being positive, having a great time, being interactive, helpful. They're looking
Customs
at
might
all
not
of
be the
that.
way,
So
dude.
they're going to go ahead and
No
send
one
out any of the some of the codes that we have for a trial or a standard copy of the game. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. If you do get something from the mods, make sure you shout it out in the chat. Let everybody
Push
know.
our trailer then.
Yeah.
Get that stash.
Yeah.
Look at that Iron Fist going. Who wants a code?
Yes, sir.
Hypes in chat. Let's see the
Get some
emotes.
hypes and some pogs. Yes, let's see them. Ooh, Spectre, look at those team scores right now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can check that.
This is turning into a very
Whoa.
interesting
I'm
match.
looking, I'm looking.
Oh,
I see him. Hold on.
Sick Degenerate getting hit.
He moved.
Looks like Langston sees him. Going to go ahead and take
We
some
fight
pot
that?
shots at him.
firing across the river.
Flying.
He's at the
Ugh,
half wall
I
across the water.
hate that PKO6. I hate it
What did he hit you with?
more
you
than
think?
anything.
No, he ran.
And I will never understand
ran
why
towards
so much of the
RUAF,
community loves it.
Okay.
I think it's
I
a
love
terrible
the
sight.
PKO6. I do not like using the PKO6 at 200 and 300 meters.
You don't like sniping with the PK?
Not
Do it.
particularly.
Do
that,
it, Langston.
That
I was
dot,
just gonna GL over there and see if I get him.
that dot is very hard to pick up sometimes.
I mean, that's pretty toxic. I like it.
Now, close quarters, it would be my go-to because it's a nice, unobtrusive optic to use.
Comes in here.
But I don't like shooting across the river at customs with it, definitely.
I have my flashlight on. Comes in here though.
I
Or out back.
like
maybe?
that, and that was the thing because we saw I Langston there pull the GL out, saying, "Hey, should I do it?" Like to me, that's the moment to do it. What about you, Spectre? Like, just fire. Just get. Maybe you get a lucky kill. You'll see it at the end on the scoreboard. There's some points.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you... A little scav action.
Good.
Yeah, regular scav.
I think you're absolutely right. Always more is better and take every opportunity you get. I think, and at that point, they're already across the river. They're on their extract side. They don't have so much to worry about
We haven't found chain
getting
chain lit
pinched
yet,
at that point. So
No,
send it.
on the next run.
Go for it.
Oh. All right, Spectre. We're going to switch over here to Snoozy. They're in the middle of interchange while those guys are getting out. Let's see what happens in this raid. Going ahead and hitting.
No horse, I don't think.
No? Checking for that horse.
Yeah.
Snoozy,
one
as we see on the scoreboard,
Apparently
they're
in the back-
starting to
back
fall
of-
behind a little
behind
bit. I
the
think
computer
that
room, you
that
can find-
unfortunate raid on interchange last time kind of hurt them, and they've got some ground to pick up now.
Okay, I'm in.
Yep. One
Yep,
team
sure.
extract for these
Yeah.
guys. Now, this is something that I think is one of the reasons that we're seeing the score so close. And speaking of close scores, HyperBlaze
I
has
can look
tied
up this, like,
Gryffindor.
trend
They are
information.
both at 146. They are within 9 points of the leader. We have a battle on our hands, and I love it.
Absolutely, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, this is the cream of the crop of this competition so far, and the scoreboard's reflecting that. These top three teams now within 5 points of each other.
Whoa, we just had a change. Gryffindor just took the lead. Now HyperBlaze is only 2 behind Rag and Swag. Oh, I expect us to see this
I'm
all
nothing.
day. Just lead change after lead change.
Thank you, Bobby.
That's what oh, yes.
Absolutely. I mean, we could very well see HyperBlaze jump in the lead here. One good raid for them could propel them and like you were saying earlier, kind of unleash them, set them loose to start gaining that ground.
Yep.
Volume.
Now they are 6 raids in, so that means they are completing their first total 6 raids, and after this they are going to be opened up to run whatever they map, as long as they don't run the same map back to back. So they can't just keep going to customs. They do have to put a different map in the rotation. Now, what I am expecting to see from some of these teams is a 2-map rotation, because that will be the 2 most comfortable maps and the 2 maps that they are going to possibly get the most points. Now, for me, I think it would be customs. Oh, go ahead, kill him!
Fight.
Lightning kill
Got
him!
him.
Snazzy getting that. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
if you can
So
come
for
through
me, it would
middle-
be
middle side of the
customs,
mall.
maybe
That helps,
reserve,
that
but
would-
probably customs interchange. What about you, Spectre?
In the front of the mall.
I think
I think they know about
first, my decision on what maps to run would come down
I'm in
to
urban.
what items we had. I think for
No,
a
I'm
competition
across from
tonight,
Like
every
a
point
opposite
is going to
map.
matter in a big way here. So the more items you can pick up, the
sorry.
better chance you're going to have of coming out in the lead here. So
Oh, Tsunami going ahead and getting into it with somebody over there in Ultra Medical. Going ahead with a little point fire into the ADS. I think he picked up that kill right at the end.
Oh, I'm stuck. No. Yeah, if you can. let me know.
Might have
they're
heard some
both in there.
running on metal at the escalator.
They shouldn't have crossed the tech. Oh, one's pushing me.
So we've got the team together now again. They're no longer split up. Much better position to be in.
Oh, going ahead. Tsunami picking up another kill.
Did I kill one in Ultra?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Okay, this is me. Left right.
Excellent. So they did get the kill in Ultra. They've got a second one here.
Grab their tags, Mike.
Great,
Yeah, grab the tag
great
and then
shots by
see what
these
I'm
guys.
trying to get out of here.
Their
Yeah.
point
Right,
firing
right,
to
right.
ADS
Check
is
back,
something
check
that
back,
a
check back,
lot
check
of new players can take to heart
Check
and
back,
learn
back.
from. Because
then
if you'll
admin.
notice, as they come around the corner, so that way
Did you
they have
check
the
Apple
full
or no?
view of what they're doing, they start with the
I'll
point
check-
fire
I'll check
and then they
I'll check it,
ADS
I'll check
into the shots to make it more accurate. Very knowledgeable, very good gameplay
Killed
by
Caleb, eh?
these competitors.
Absolutely. And as I was talking about earlier about the map rotation,
Be like 10
until I started collecting all of those task items, I think I would make that a bit of a priority. And then once I start getting those items knocked out, then personally I would definitely have customs in there, and honestly probably reserve. I think reserve has worked really well for these teams in this competition. Good opportunities to get into PvP fights and a lot of boss fights. And what we saw with which team was I think it was HyperBlaze that had the 7 PMC kill on reserve at the end of the match.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the one
Yeah,
opposite.
exactly right.
behind
They came
Eva.
out of nowhere on reserve, picking up
For
a
second.
huge amount of PMCs. And I just want to point out, HyperBlaze, huge run by them. I don't know what is going on. We will find out, but they just jumped up to 199 points, 200 points.
Just barely inside of the 2-hour mark, and they have 200 points on the board to swing them up into the lead. Like we were talking about, HyperBlaze is that team that's poised to just explode at this point.
Yeah.
They did go ahead and they got the reason that they jumped up, we're being told, is they did complete the quest for 7 PMCs. So they got 7 PMCs, 7 scavs on customs, and now they're free to go. They are let loose. I'm excited to see where they're going to go from this, what they're going to do. It's going to be spectacular, Spectre.
Got someone.
See down there behind the escalator?
Yeah.
So these teams, they are all open to whatever maps they want to run now. They've got all the maps knocked out, so we can start seeing now where their strategy is going to go, what maps they're going to put into their rotations, how they're going to try and make these points to close in on this championship.
We gotta get a little bit of stun.
Going ahead and clearing out some grenades over into Rasmussen,
we
making
just
sure that
have
if
Mantis,
anybody
did
is... Oh,
I checked Mantis, yeah.
Okay.
oh,
For the horse.
communication
Yeah.
there about checking the mantis. I want to take this time to let chat know the codes
Yeah,
are
come on,
going
yeah,
to
you
be
like it.
messaged to you. The mods are going to be
Mental,
handling
they're
all of
getting
that.
mental.
It is not automated. They are working to do that, so they are going to find somebody
First
and
year,
they will
baby.
be giving
There
the
you go.
codes out. So codes will be coming. So just keep an eye out. If you get a message, you get one.
Oh yeah, sure.
Checking for streamer items. You can hear
I love
the
streamer
battle
items.
mod there saying, "Hey, check for those
Alright,
streamer
let's get
items."
out. Yeah, hit it. Ah, oh, yeah.
And that is
Absolutely.
Yumi,
That's some moonshine.
the battle mod Yumi.
You look good.
So I
with
know
that
we've talked about it before, Bunny. Interchange is one of those it's kind of hard to think about putting in your rotation just because of the amount of time it takes to get into the map. But that extract is
nade launcher,
it is
dude.
once you get to that part of the
No,
map,
that
it's a
was
really
not
quick
me.
extract, and it does have a high chance of spawning those
shut, running
streamer
by.
items. So it can
Rush.
pay off if you're willing to invest the time in it.
Team Gryffindor here getting into it on
holding
labs.
my
I believe that they are going
think
up
they're
against another GL.
You just let him. You just flex it. Let him know it's here.
Oh, there's one. There's something all the way down. I'm gonna get it real quick.
Yep. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, picking up a raider kill there, I'm pretty sure.
You got it. You got it.
Push into red.
Now, we
You
have
can open
seen
red door, I can
time
GL
and time
into it.
again here, Spectre, where the team's pushing to red, red door is closed, and there are like 2 or 3 people. Oh! Sid getting lit up
that
by
did not go
something.
far.
What did he just get hit by?
I have no
Let's do those
clue where
strikes.
that came
Oh!
from.
Prats.
His whole body is hurt. What happened?
What the fuck was GLing?
Red. You almost GL'd me. So
Yeah, I know.
think that's a channel.
Ooh,
Oh, his
almost a
teammate
team kill
almost-
situation.
Is there any-
Oh, Brian, you almost had a chance to update the TK
Sheriff, you're like, yeah.
command.
Something just, something reloaded underneath us.
There's a cop one.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
They're getting into it with somebody. They think they hear somebody underneath.
Yeah, he GL'd the stairs.
Okay, are you alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Very dangerous
Posturing up to hold the
situation
stairs.
there.
Watch the stairs towards main entrance. I'm gonna watch stairs by bathroom side.
Do we have any idea where he is?
Down in the dark room underneath you, on red.
Okay.
He reloaded a MP7.
How many GLs?
I love it. Gryffindor,
have
even
40
as
shots
tense as this situation is, they're calm and collected.
Yeah, if you can get down towards button, you can probably shoot back into that room.
And one thing I want to
can go
say
down.
is also how, like, the game knowledge that these guys have right here with being able to say, hey, he
Hold on,
reloaded an
I'm gonna flank him.
MP7, knowing what the reload and, like, the sound is for that reload,
No, I'm
very,
across the bridge. I'm
very
going down.
knowledgeable about the game.
Actually, wait, can I jump out here? Can't jump through that.
Is that you?
Yeah, chat, you wanna beat the GL,
No.
just get
No.
another GL. Forehead strat, just GL, fight it out.
Ooh, good kill.
Oh, sick, got him, good kill.
Wait, stop searching.
And there is the MP7 that we heard.
Sure.
Wait, did I?
That's everything?
Oh, was his GL in his rig? The
Alright, I'm in
guy's GL
gym.
probably
What
in
else
his
do we
rig,
need?
if I had to guess.
D22 and what else?
Oh,
D-fuel.
Raider.
Eco. Where's that?
Ooh,
That was
he
you?
scared me.
I got the axe. Very nice.
Nice pickup of the axe there. So that's a good streamer item. That's going to get him 10 points.
I assume.
Yeah.
You can throw that directly into a scabbard. He's guaranteed to pull that out. One thing I find interesting,
Yeah, down towards the elevator.
Sick Degenerate is so good at hip firing that he's taking a voodoo into labs.
Slow down, slow down, slow
He
down.
doesn't need a PKO6. He's gonna shoot you no matter where you're at. You could be one end of the
I
lab
just don't want
to
you to
the
run into
other.
a crab.
He's got you.
Really, really good comms here. You can hear Langston saying, "Hey, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down." You know, Sick Degenerate's like, "I got it." He's like, "No, I just don't want you to run into a crab walker."
So one of the things they're looking for now is a dry fuel.
Door
There
into
are
my hallway's
several
open.
dry fuel spawns down here on these crates. So it looks like they're going to push possibly to
I
the
hear-
sewer
I hear
extract
walking.
and try and pick one up on their way out.
Raiders back Back in that open door. I think.
Hmm.
I'm going in this way.
I really enjoy their team dynamic here. One having, you know, a longer range weapon, even inside of
Another one?
labs, and another one having
Two.
a grenade! Grenade!
Ooh, nade
Did
out.
you not see? That, oh gosh! Oh!
Dropping
right at you.
Raiders.
Got him. We're good. This is me.
I think there's one more. Care.
I need these guys.
Ice in his
think there's
veins.
one more.
He doesn't give
No, I killed 4.
two craps about that grenade. He's
thought I was
killing
sure.
Raiders.
Nah, nothing.
Love that RFB that the Raiders are running. It's one of my favorite guns of the game. A lot of people don't like it. I think it's a great budget weapon just to have some fun with. The Fire M61. Obviously, the DTMDR 308 is going to be a much better option, but I like the RFB.
Yeah, that's a Lang GL me, by the way.
Don't sleep on the
No, no, no.
semi-autos.
Yeah. I need to eat something. Hit the button, I'll come up.
Careful, that might summon some more raiders on us.
I'm gonna drop down.
These
to
guys picked up some points here. They got the rooster, they got the antique axe, team extract.
Oh!
Drop down to the middle.
Snazzy getting into it with somebody on the second floor over there.
Middle of the hallway.
We are tuning in here to Team Snoozy, Tsunami, and
Yeah,
Snazzy, battle modded by
Someone just ran to the
Yumi.
middle. I'm not blah.
I swear, Snazzy operates
Right now,
on a
huh?
higher level of cognitive function. He is so fast in everything that he does, in his inventory,
I'm gonna
snap
check that.
shooting. It blows me away
Yeah, I
how
think
fast he
He
is.
might have been up top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have to agree with you. Guys, while we have a downtime here,
gonna
I
check
want to once again go ahead and thank all of the people that work behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see are here. Some of the amazing crews, such as our production team and the battle mods that are helping
There's a guy in
every one
basement,
of
I
our
don't know if we
competitors
should risk it,
today.
though. I think
We have
should
4
just go
great
for
battle
it
mods:
real
Yumi, Epic Failure Dave, Cringe OCE, and Frozen Tank, as well as our head battle mods, Brian and Garland. You'll see them in
Nice.
chat. Make sure you say hi to everybody. They are some of the
me a
best
P22.
people in the world. Very knowledgeable, always willing to help. Oh, getting into it.
Oh, no, no,
Shots.
no.
Snazzy.
Oh, no.
Snazzy goes down.
Hanger.
Oh, can we get
Fuck,
confirmation on
Did
whether or
you
not he
gamma it
got
at least?
the...
Yeah, I gammaed the dry fuel. He's perched outside.
Okay, he
the
did
hangar
get the
bridge,
dry fuel secured.
close
Okay.
to the server side.
So at least he picked up those 10 points before he went down. Oh, unfortunate.
Looking for it. Throwing a grenade out, trying to push him out of his hidey hole. He did get the defuel. Ooh, Tsunami playing the cat and mouse game. Oh! Really good idea from this guy. This can. Oh! There.
Got it!
Oh man,
Ring
Spectre.
around the rosy. He came out on top.
Really good. Making sure you're clearing the area before you loot anything off of the body. Oh. Let's go. Great timing. I loved that Tsunami just said, look, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm standing right here. If you want to fight, let's do it. Going ahead and hitting up Sanitar's
I
room
think
to
I
try to
might
look
run
for
it
any
'cause
loose
it's just so
meds.
fast, you know what I mean? So I can get P22 as
And
well.
also to get that P22, they already got the G fuel. If they can pick up that P22 stem, that's gonna give them an
give me a
additional 10
P22.
points here.
Does not look like the
Same.
RNG is
Oh.
on their side.
Yeah,
No
hit that one.
P22.
Did you get your boys tied? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I see you done.
Guys, look again at how close these scores are. This can easily change in a run. Any team could come up. We've seen giant runs by every one of these competitors. So at any moment,
Yeah.
this leaderboard could change. Once again, go over to their streams. We'll go ahead and post every one of their streams up in the chat. Click on it, go over there, hit that follow button. Tell them how much you're enjoying what they're doing because they are playing Tarkov on another level. All right, Spectre, we're going to go ahead over to HyperBlaze. Let's see what they're doing on reserve.
Get the points.
Where we find ourselves in the dungeons again.
Do we have Lupo beans already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
They don't.
Oh, they've already got the Lupo beans. They're doubling up here. That's not going to count if they get this set out. You can only get one streamer item and one task item for points.
Going ahead and pushing into that D2 extract. We do know that this is a spot that players love to fall asleep at their keyboards. They take a nap here a lot of times. You know, sometimes their mom yells for them to go get some food or something just while they're here. Great way to clear it out. You guys want to know how to push these heavily, you know, slept on locations? Watch these players do it. This is some of the best ways to push these.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of watching these tournaments is you get to see so many unique playstyles, and it expands, just watching these guys expands your map knowledge, knowing what angles to push, in what ways, what to look for, how to move through these maps. They do it, like you said, on a whole different level. This is a whole different tier of Tarkov player here.
You can hear them asking the battle mod time. All right, where are we at? Let's try to get out. Let's just go. We're good. We're done.
So HyperBlaze, they have their 7 PMC kills. Do we know where they're at with the guide right now? Are they focusing on that right now? They are in the lead here. So I'm curious what their strategy is going to be moving forward as we're closing in on the halfway point here.
GG's, nice raid.
Yeah, so Spectre, it does look like this is their second team extract. So I think Gryffindor is the only one that could possibly get the guide accomplished today, which would be really good for them if they did, because that would counter the 7 PMC kills that HyperBlaze has got and allow and push them even further into the lead. HyperBlaze coming out of nowhere, man. They are, like I said before, they start out very slow every single week in the tournament, and then they just go.
Sharpie, I love you.
So Gryffindor here, looks like they're pushing pretty hard to the dorms. That's that area where you could potentially get in a boss fight. It's probably the best place to get PMC kills, and also maybe pick up some items. Or maybe they're gonna split up here.
This is a tactic we've seen so many times during the battle where two very confident solo players go through customs and they push for, oh, shots going from Sick Degenerate. Go ahead and tune in. Looks like it might be multiple scavs. This might be a scav ball situation, Spectre.
Are you coming in here?
No, it's all you.
Good communication.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell me if you need me, though.
I just need your
Dropping bodies over here. Sick Degenerate. Counting up the bodyguards.
I'm a good two-story.
Oh,
there he is. Rashala down.
Did you shoot across?
Excellent work by Sick Degenerate. Racking up those
thing.
boss kills.
The glass by accident.
And that key card.
Put my arm back on. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go.
That is
I'm
their
gonna check all these guys,
first
see if they have a
ball
mustache.
swipe, I'm being told, Spectre. So
Or,
that would give them, I believe it's what, 6 altogether? 5 or 6? I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 now off the top of my head. I'm drawing a blank on. I think it's 5 because it's Rashala and 4 guards. So that's
Alright, I
5.
believe
That
you're
puts them a third of the way to the boss guards.
Alright, I'm hitting the old safety boys over here.
Try to click on for a sec.
So it sounds like they might be trying to focus more on the boss guards and just pushing through these raids, and maybe not trying to knock out the guide today. That is one that generally these guys, they want to either knock it out right in the beginning, or push it to the side and focus on getting those other objectives completed. So it looks like Gryffindor may be deciding not to pursue the guide this time. They are still in a really strong position right here, just behind HyperBlaze. If they can focus on more of the kills, racking up the boss guard kills, that might help
You good over there?
propel them back into the lead.
Yeah, we need to go stronghold, I think.
Okay.
There's some firefight going on.
I mean, we could just reset.
All of these competitors is a great way for new players. When you watch these, all of these players' play styles allows new players to learn some great fundamentals about the game. Something that you don't see a lot, Spectre, is their movement, the way that they're positioning, their decision making, and that's stuff that's not necessarily inherently something you just know, but it's learned. So new players can take a lot from this tournament.
It's something. It's still
Absolutely. Escape from Tarkov has a very, very high learning curve. It takes a lot of hours and just time to learn how to play this game. There's no hand-holding in Escape from Tarkov. You're on your own. You got to figure it out. From the extracts to the spawn points to the loot points. You have to invest time in this game, and these guys have done that. They're among the more mastered players in Escape from Tarkov. And it shows in these competitions.
Yeah, let's get in stronghold, push crack, probably.
All right, we are being told that everybody is in raid except for HyperBlaze, so this is an opportunity for the other 3 teams to close that gap on them. And with the way Gryffindor's playing right now, we could see that.
Strong right now.
Absolutely, they've wiped out Rashala and his gang. They're pushing across the rest of the map, looking for PMCs, looking for scab kills.
Okay. Going up second floor.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys try and knock out some quick kills here. Maybe look shortly for some items, and then maybe try and take that D2 extract, get out and recycle.
No, I have an LK, a blue bag.
That's not him! Light him up!
They're at
That's
garage.
not your teammate!
Yeah, they're running left to right. That's
Got
you.
one?
Yep, beautiful.
Good follow
I
through.
only saw the one.
Drove him right to his teammate.
Wow.
I saw the one.
That's one of the perks of splitting up, is if you can pretty much lead the enemy to your teammate, they'll never know what's coming.
You good?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Multiple angles of fire.
Yep.
It
Now,
looked like he was wearing
one
a
thing I
mustache.
was
Can
going
you
to
look at
point
it?
out is
He is, but it's not powder.
Gryffindor is currently averaging about 31.8 points per raid.
What's up, Derek?
That's pretty insane. Oh. He's
Angry scab.
Looking for a streamer.
We are at the halfway point, chat. We are 1 hour and 30 minutes into this competition, and with that, HyperBlaze have the most boss guards kills so far with 8. So we could see them try to complete. They could possibly get 2 tasks done. I don't know if we're going to have any teams complete all 3 tonight. It doesn't look like it, Spectre. What do you think?
I think that guy looted all this.
I agree. I think, whether it be a combination of bad luck or just trying to take a different direction here, these guys have had a really rough start tonight.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Let's get the fuck out.
Generally, in these competitions, we see a higher survival rate. I think that's going to kind of weigh on them in their overall approach. Maybe they're going to have to change their approach on the fly here. Not getting the guide completions, getting a much lower survival rate than they expected. I'd be interested to see how that affects them.
I agree.
Get out, he says.
So
Let's
Brian
go.
is- Let's go. Brian is telling me now that it is 33 points a raid. Thank you for that update, Brian.
Oh, guy right next to me. You know, gas. Right next to me. On the other side.
Might have some action here.
Oh wait, no, it's a scav.
Oh, just a scav.
Easy for them to say.
I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him. I gotta get him off.
Yeah,
It's just a scav.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
it's
kill
not
him.
easy for them to say. That scav gave them a little bit of trouble. We did see a competitor get taken out by a shotgun scav yesterday. In one shot, it was very devastating.
You wanna get involved with that?
Literally melted him into the sidewalk.
Checking this guy, see if he had a mustache.
I've never seen so many hand drills in my life.
You don't need more hand drills, bro.
I don't know about you, Bunny.
Gotta get
Those
the
shotgun
fuck out of
scavs are the bane of my existence.
That's in.
If
Yeah,
I had-
I have
Building next to
specifically
power.
started wearing visors just to ignore
Or
them.
he's out front, maybe.
If I had a Bitcoin for every time I've been head-eyes by a shotgun scav.
That one.
Oh! Picking
Ooh,
up a
good
PMC
kill.
that was
Oh,
focused
God,
on
just
something
jumped
else. Coming in
backwards?
behind
That
it.
was cool.
He did get shot at something else, though, Spectre.
I don't know if there's more.
Let's see if they can't find any more.
I think they're in a very good position for this fight. They're
Need you over
they're
here, buddy.
a little bit split up, enough to give
You
them
wanna do
angles,
36 hour?
but they're also close enough to
No, I
kind
just
of
need you
cover
here.
each
We're
other's
gonna extract over here.
backsides.
Are you in the building?
I'm in power.
Are you in the building next to power?
I am in power.
A little bit of tense
There's somebody in the
communication
building
here.
Next to power.
You have a
need you.
GL?
I think
Okay,
somebody said,
give him the
you have a GL. Use it. Oh! 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 Oh!
No, he's in there. I can't see him. He's running towards you.
Nice. Langston picking up the Bitcoin a little.
Still
Oh
inside
no,
here.
GP coin. Still a little bit.
Did you kill him?
No.
Somebody did.
Okay.
Something killed a
Yeah,
PMC
that's where all
here.
the players are. They're in this building.
So that was that's the one that Sick shot
the way,
earlier, but
dude.
the PMC is getting into it with a scav inside, it sounded like.
Fucking.
Oh,
got
bad
caught.
grenade.
I almost killed myself.
I'm out front.
Yeah, I'm nading in the back.
Looks like Langston is going to join the fight now.
You flashbang me?
Oh! He's
Oh
flashed.
no.
I can't see anything.
Trace around coming out the door there on the right-hand side. Did his GL not go off again? Oh!
Ooh, close grenade.
What was
You good?
that?
Nope.
Oh, was that
He
just...
took it like a
alive?
champ.
Yep.
I am amazed that
Is any
he's
of them dead?
alive.
Not by
There's
me.
no reason he should still be walking on
trouble
those
Are you
legs.
still out front?
I am out front, but I'm in big trouble here.
Oh!
Oh, push through it.
Oh, that's too close! Oh! Oh, he's gonna die!
Oh, he's on him.
He's got to get it.
Oh,
Did his
he's on
teammate
him.
come in time to help him?
Watch
Back
the
grenade!
nade, watch
He's
the nade,
gonna
watch
kill
the
his
nade.
teammate!
Yo, it's on your
Oh,
left,
this
on
is
your
Oh,
left.
he's got to
Need to get out.
reposition.
I don't have any.
Six Degenerate has to heal here.
I think we just
Two players
extract.
left.
Oh, good call to disengage a little bit. Get a little bit of
I
distance.
think we just
Reset
extracted,
the.
bud. I don't have anything. I don't have anything else with it.
They need Spectre. They just need to get out.
Absolutely.
Don't
Six
extract.
Degenerate cannot stand to keep this fight
Go
going.
extract right now.
He's on his last limb. He's on his literally his last limb. He's got to get out. He's got to disengage.
That man has no body left.
You think it's worth time
Did he-
just to heal up? Yeah.
No.
Did he bleed out? Is his chest fully gone? I can't tell if his chest and head are gone. If that is the case, anything will kill him.
Oh, no! No! Fuck you!
Oh, no.
Langston's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to
I just saw my
mess
life
up this
flash from my
opportunity
butt.
for a team extract.
Now, something that we did see there, Spectre, is their team communication
That dude's
broke
scared out of his
down
mind.
a lot. I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, it felt like the team communication between them broke down during all of that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You know, we mentioned earlier, these guys stay cool, calm, and collected, but that was a very, very tense moment for them. I think, you know, the heat of this competition, this championship, it's maybe starting to wear on them, like we were talking about earlier. These teams had a rough start. They've not had as many team extractions as they're used to getting in this tournament. It might be starting to wear on them. They're going to have to really double down. Still, 14,000 XP out of that raid.
Going in and picking up 7 scabs there for Sick Degenerate and 1 PMC. Langston does need to try to get out of this so they can get that 10 point for the team extracts. Doesn't really need the lollygag. I know that he is trying to get, you know, a few streamer items or whatever.
Yeah.
So something we just saw there. Langston was heading to a stash at the back. He said to Sick, "Hey Sick, did you get all the stash?" Six is like, "Yeah, I did. Yeah, get out." Is that one of those situations, Spectre, where Sick's like, "No, just leave. We don't care."
Yeah, do you help one?
Yep. It's an interesting point to watch these teams and see who emerges as the dominant leader. Some, like, we notice HyperBlaze, they tend to just kind of do their own thing, and it just meshes together really well. They don't have to do a lot of communication about what they're going to do. It just happens. There, we watched Gryffindor. It had to take more of a directional leadership approach so that they can stay focused and keep their teammates on task and driving towards completing this competition.
We're going to tune in here to Team Rag and Swag. Looks like they are, you know, they're still very close. A few raids could put them back into the lead. They've had 5 team extracts, a lot of extra points, so we'll see what happens as they continue on.
Absolutely. I mean, we're within the halfway point here. We're less than 90 minutes from handing out a total of $2,500 in prize money for first and second place here. That has to be weighing on these guys. 3 weeks of intense competitions are culminating here tonight. These guys are vested in this competition. It's a lot. It's a lot to try and stay focused on this tournament right now. $1,500 for first place. That is huge.
I'm swiping it right now.
That is very much huge.
Do you know where about he is?
Oh, what is? Oh, going ahead. Looks like Smitty's going ahead and getting on a shot on that guy over at the wall there. Saw the muzzle flash.
I killed another.
Okay, I'm on my way. There's a foul guy.
One more with a foul, dude.
Have I mentioned, chat, that it's generally not in your best interest to shoot at these guys?
When you come down,
Even camping a body still did not work out in this PMC's favor.
Where he is?
Somewhere towards the front of me. No idea where.
Good comms between these two.
I'm down here. I still have no idea where you are.
Run straight and then to your right slightly.
I say good comms, but then I hear them going, like, talking and then being like, I have no idea where you're at, even though they've just told each other where they're at. Maybe I'm going to retract the good comm statement.
Is he getting shot at again here?
I'm really fucked up, man.
All the body
It does
camping
seem
going
that
on.
way.
He's laying prone with a SA, M61.
I'm gonna like pre-GL it.
Towards that nade. No, no, no.
Oh,
towards that
going
nade.
ahead and pre-GLing.
He's over there?
Yeah. No idea where. I'm assuming behind that bus, maybe.
This is a tough spot to fight in. Very dark area, lots of places to hide behind, lots of angles.
For that essay,
I
dude,
do
all
know
it
that a
takes is one
lot of
shot to
people
kill
do
me.
not like how dark this map has become. But for me, it's one of those situations where I
he didn't
don't.
even have
Oh,
one.
did that grenade just bounce off his head?
I see. I'm dead.
Oh, no! Tree goes down!
Keep laying down. The nade.
Oh.
Bro, I had to run.
That. Oh.
Running back.
Unfortunately, what happened
Picking
was
up that tag real
Trey
quick.
bounced.
Man.
Trey bounced a
It's like
nade
it's
off
Yeah,
of Smitty's
yeah.
head, forced Trey to run out to the left, which put him into an open position and allowed the
I'm running away.
other
Check
player
arms.
to kill him.
That one.
Oh. Smitty going ahead and just leaving, saying, "No, let's go, let's get out, let's reset and do it again."
Place trophy if I've ever heard
Picking
of
up that Mayo. All right, Spectre, let's go over here to Gryffindor, coming into interchange.
A horsey. Someone on my chat just said, "You're doing great. That's
Gryffindor
all that
is
matters." I'm like,
poised
"Great."
to try and launch themselves into the lead
Damn.
with a fresh raid here. As we talked about before,
No,
interchange is it can
Hundreds
be a
of
longer
points. 10
lead-in
points is 10
time
feet
to
from
get
us.
into the meat of the raid, but it can pay off in a big way if you're able to find those items, if you're able to get into those PMC fights. So in this fresh raid, we'll see
Wasn't
how
worth it.
this decision to run interchange pays off for him.
Well, one thing about today is
Got a
Gryffindor
player out here
is
with me.
our highest raid score so far. In their 5th raid, they got 46. Going ahead with Langston,
I need
picking
help.
up a fight outside, stating, "I need help."
Oh, they're too
Is that a
separated.
M1?
They can't
Oh,
respond.
they're too separated. He can't respond in time.
I'll try to grab this real quick, and then I'll kill myself.
Oh.
Dude, this fucking audio guy. There's a guy right next to me. I don't hear a word. I don't hear any. I killed
two.
one.
We talk about it time and time again. It makes us uncomfortable to see him split up for that reason right there.
I don't mind them being a little split up. I think in certain maps it's more beneficial,
You need to go kill that guy.
but this is what happens.
Got an AK-47
If you
shotgun.
split up, you have a higher opportunity to die without your teammate being able to either get a kill and return, or
German for 10
you know,
seconds
to
up there,
to
and
trade kills
there's
back,
no-
and it's very disconcerting. Oh, is that Killa? Did kind of sound like AK fire, maybe from the RPK.
Glory to the cop.
No, there's something about the guy then. He's gone.
It is.
Oh, dog guy.
Ooh,
Well, I think it was just a regular scav.
was that a regular scav? I'm not quite sure. I thought I saw Killa's helmet.
And there it
That
is.
one extract time. Boom, and there it is.
I got one scav cringe.
Ooh.
It was just a basic scav, he said.
Alright.
Unfortunately,
On
did not
customs we
pick up
go.
anything else.
Are they all inside?
They're inside second floor, I think. There's also a guy first floor, I believe.
I'm coming from outside right now.
I
Coming
think
in
there's
from
one first floor. I'm first floor.
Oh, Spectre. Blaze getting lit up. Oh!
Oh, it's Blue Heart.
Two.
Because I got bottom
Hyper
stairs.
Rat
This is
responding.
me.
Yeah.
This could give them their 15
Blue
boss
Heart
kills.
now.
Oh, look at that.
Hyper Rat dropping bodies. Racking up those guard
You.
kills.
Hit another one. I think that's all of them.
He's so good.
No, there's one more. Oh no, that might be shot.
Hyper Rat
That
coming
is-
in,
Make sure you
cleaning
check their pockets
house.
for MTBs.
Blaze keeping the focus. Hyper Rat mopping them up.
Stealing.
Great teamwork here.
I got 6 on my count. I may have missed one.
Yeah, we wiped all of. I got an NCB.
So as of right now, the mod has 6, giving them
That should've been all the
14.
guards, right?
Once they get to the extract
If you want, I can
screen,
speak on it.
we will see
can
if
show
there
you all of
was
them.
actually 7
No, I'll check after the match. I just want
to
you
get
to know that.
15 and give them that
Ready to go?
completion. So we will be looking out for that
Yeah.
big jump in points. And this is what I was saying, Spectre. We've seen it
Let's
time and
show
time
the
again with
15 extract.
HyperBlaze where
Yeah.
You wanna go
they
hole or you wanna go
start
1v2?
extremely slow.
Uh,
They,
hole.
they start slow,
That's fair.
and then as soon as they get to that
Let's
6th
start
map
with
and
hole, yeah.
forward, they take off.
Absolutely. And you can see, we saw on display the raw skill and the raw horsepower that these two players bring to these raids. Blaze gets in a rough position where he starts getting pinned down by these boss guards, and HyperRat just comes in and just one after another, just laying them out. No, I don't even know if he got shot in that engagement. He just came and laid bodies out.
Yeah, the MCB put up.
So
You guys
it
shot right.
did
You wanna
it
kill him or leave?
Let's kill him
so
real
it
quick.
did not look like he did get hit, but I am being told the battle mod has updated it to 15. That is going to give them the 15 boss kills. Oh, they're getting into it with some PMCs over here. Oh, he clicks.
There's one. No.
Good
man.
maneuver.
Oh,
Oh!
One shot. He
He's
ripped the
clicked
ball off
again.
Are you alive?
the phone. Yeah, he's
He
alive.
missed the
This
kill
guy's
because
taking-
both of his
Yeah, I'm
mags
alive, I'm alive.
clicked.
Where's he at?
Upstairs. You went upstairs second.
Oh, he may be all out of ammunition here.
text.
HyperRat's in a bad position. He's very, very low on ammo here.
Yeah, we can just. I'll get your tag.
Great call, switching
to the
to
blue heart.
Mine and fuck this.
Oh, this right here is, for the longest time in this game, was my favorite gun. Oh, picking up a scab outside.
Yeah.
Got no needs. Archer.
I said, nope. We're not worried about it. We're going to get out.
Fire, or the 10 points rather than the fire.
Great call from them. Disengage from that fight. This is something that players of all skill levels can learn. Sometimes it is just better to disengage from a fight,
Kill feeds up for me.
especially if you're going in with a goal in mind. So, really great call. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to catch that scav boss count. Let's see what's going on. How many exactly
was
did
a
they get?
very
Oh,
good
they
run.
did pick up a PMC, but no
Yeah,
tag there at
I
the
think- I
end.
think was a good
That was
call
the
to leave.
one
Yeah,
that
that was a good
Blaze
call
to
to shoot.
drop.
I got.
I would've WP'd
Hyper
right
Go ahead and take a
tag.
look here.
Yeah, I got-
That was my take.
Yeah. I killed 5 guards.
That's 7.
One scav.
Yeah, and he got 2. So 7,
Yep.
1 scav.
They got it.
Yep, you guys are good.
That's 15.
You
That
saw the
gives them
tags too, right?
15. So
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
got it.
Okay, cool.
3 total
Another
PMCs,
25
3
points.
tags.
Huge
MCB.
jump, Spectre.
Absolutely. These guys just shot out into a tremendous lead. They're making it very, very difficult for these other teams to catch up at this point. They have nearly a 100-point lead on Gryffindor here, and still a very comfortable lead on Rag and Swag. They're in a really good position here. They're able to go into a fresh raid with a nice lead. I don't know. These guys, like we talked about, they're pulling ahead. They're letting loose.
Trey going ahead and picking up something over here. It looks like maybe just a regular scav. Didn't look like one of the guards.
PMC.
Oh, that was a PMC.
He's so fast. So fast. Time on target.
Yeah, the very quick, snappy players. You can tell that they're very comfortable with their aim. Does look like
I got a
Smitty
Dinglet.
just went
I
ahead
got
and
one
picked
kill
up a
and
PMC
one
over
tag.
there.
Got sprats, chainlet, I'm looking for more items.
So these guys are very, very split up right here. There's no way they're going to respond if one of them gets in trouble.
Killed another crab.
Crab after crab, Spectre. That's what he's. You know what? I kind of don't like the
Those
term
just
crab.
perfect.
You know what I mean? Because they're crouch walking. They're playing
Oh,
tactically.
Smitty, come on.
They're playing
Telling me.
slow.
Another ring around the rosy.
Fuck, I might as well check the other crab room, right?
Oh!
Wow, Smitty.
Oh!
In the middle of a close engagement, takes the time out of his schedule to drop somebody in two-story dorms.
Engage.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, wait. Did he
Two-story.
kill that one outside, or did the guy
What
from
happened
across
there?
kill him, and that's why he couldn't pick up the tag, because that tag does not count for
I got a
him?
chainlet as well.
Oh.
What? Okay.
Some more shots.
I could barely even see what happened there. All I heard was a PMC die.
Oh,
Another one.
Another one. Come on, Trey.
Dropped
Oh,
it.
Smitty picking up another
Yeah.
one. They're set. If they can keep this momentum going
That's
to
a player
get
that's
7 this raid, that will give them 25 points and push them
I didn't kill that
even
pistol guy.
Oh,
closer to closing
how
that gap
Trace killed.
with
I got him.
HyperBlaze.
They've
watch
got to
him
be
pull the
very,
tag out.
very close here to picking up that 7. Each one of these guys, they're separated. They're in 2 totally different realms right now, and each one of them
Killed 2.
just dropping bodies left and right,
One more.
holding their own.
We
They
have
don't
a
need the
tattoo guy, so
teammate.
we're good.
They're going to clean the map up anyway.
There players over there?
They were shots.
Hear them communicating about hearing shots off in the distance. They need to close that gap. They want these 25 bonus points. I'm not quite sure how many PMCs, but they are very close to the 7.
You check Jaeger stashes?
Not bus stop, no. I only check shit that
It's,
you won't be able to.
you know, here's the thing too, Spectre, is at any moment, one of these teams can have a huge raid and just close this gap so much.
Absolutely. We're watching it in real time right now. Rag and Swag at 322. They've closed to less than 30 points from HyperBlaze. HyperBlaze had a tremendous lead there for a minute, and just like that, one raid, we're in a neck-and-neck situation again.
By the train right now. Train bridge. Where are you?
I'm at New Gas. There's a scab here I'm trying to find.
Bunny, have you ever been able to make that jump? I don't think I can physically make that jump with my character.
I can't.
Rolling up.
When I play, I don't ever really focus on my soft skills like I probably should, like strength and stuff. I just let them naturally level up as I play the game. So yeah, no, I can't make that jump.
I'm going
A
hell.
lot of the jumps that I see players make
There's nothing
are
else right now, I'm
just
looking. I think we just go towards
insane.
exit, man.
Absolutely. It opens your eyes to a new possibility. You get comfortable when you play these maps over and over of learning the routes that players take. And when you see things like that, it makes you realize there are a lot more opportunities for movement that you don't expect. And it starts to make sense why you get killed in different situations that you don't understand. Like, where did that possibly come from? There's no way he could have been there. But maybe he could. Maybe he can do things you can't do in the game.
Oh, going ahead and picking up a scab. Was that a scab that came down that steps? It does look like it for Trey.
I didn't know it was you, otherwise I
Spectre, let me ask you this. Okay, so they have 6
I already killed him, man.
PMCs.
GG's, bro. I appreciate it, though, man. Thank
Do
dude.
you stay
That's all,
in
homie.
a little bit longer to try to get that 7th for the
Your
25
left loot in a
points?
stash, the far one.
You know, that's a tricky decision to make. The thing that I'm thinking about here is with that dorms fight.
We're getting fucked by the
If
game, bud.
indeed he
I don't
didn't
know.
get that kill from the body that fell off the roof,
Loot that one by the
there are
pipe.
only so many
Brown stash.
PMCs that can be in a raid, right?
Mhm.
So if they have a better understanding of this raid that they've been playing than we do. So if they know that 1 or 2 PMCs were claimed by another player,
Nah,
I
we got a
think
little over
with
an
that
hour.
knowledge,
I'm
it
leaving.
would be easier to
Second one
make
by
the
the pipes, though.
decision. Maybe you know for a fact that there are no more PMCs out there to kill, or if there could only be one, it's probably I probably wouldn't make the decision to go after a possible 1 kill. Now, if I think there could be 3 or 4, maybe.
All right, let's take a look. Let's double check. We've got 4 over here for
I'm
Smitty.
sorry, 2 scabs.
All Trey needs is 3. Let's see.
I got a shit ton of scabs. 2 PMCs with tags.
But that is going to give them a team extract also. Come on, Trey. Let's see that 3.
Yeah. And spread.
2 PMCs, 6 scabs.
Oh, 2 PMCs. So close to getting that 7. Would have loved to have seen it to close that gap even more, but they did pick up the chainlet. They did pick up 6 kills with tags, plus a few other things, you know? I mean, scav kills, all worth points.
I was too ready to press my mute button, honestly.
I'm going.
All right, we're going to head back over to Snoozy.
Alright, let's check garage. Wait, do we still need military circuit board?
Yes.
Yep.
We still need both, don't we?
Good communication with the battle mod there. Checking whether or not they still need the MCB for this map.
Sorry.
Again, excellent battle mods that stay on top of these raids, watching these players. They got it.
As well.
Oh my god.
Oh, big pickup. Really good.
Start looking for streamer items, man. Oh, I got fire steel as well. I told you. This is the room I was talking about, man.
You're the god gamer.
All 3 in one fucking room.
Yup.
Wow.
So I'm gonna look for maybe
I'm running out of
PMCs, no?
Yeah.
The
Start looking
RNG
for
is with them
PvPs.
this
We
raid.
need to get a 7-kill raid, like
Yeah,
big time.
Spectre, I mean, he
Where'd I
picked
get
up
shot?
a set of tools,
I'm gonna push that.
picked up a military circuit
pushed,
board,
the
and
everything.
picked up
I'm
a
gonna-
fire
I'm
still
looking for streamer
to
items.
get
I'm gonna go
30
underneath as well.
points
Yeah.
from 1 room.
This could be the raid.
That's outstanding. That's going to make a big difference. These guys were starting to trail on the scoreboard a little bit. This could put them right back into the pack. This could make them very competitive again. Bunny, I don't know about you. In this situation, I think I would have taken the time to run over and flip that button. Try and rack up some Raider kills. What do you think?
The problem with that is I like that thought process because you do want to maybe pick up a few. Oh, we got a fight downstairs by Snazzy.
I guess.
Going down, fighting in this like area that. Oh, grenade coming in on him. We'll get back to what you asked here in a second.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
There's so many dead people here, fuck. I don't think we're getting 7 this raid.
Yeah.
I like the teamwork here.
Where are you, by the way?
Holding position while his teammate responds so they can work together.
Bottom marker?
Not being too bold to take it one.
I'm opposite side of you. I'm bottom white fish one.
It's very important that they communicate where they are because with both of them coming down and collapsing here, they could TK. So they have to make sure their communication is on point.
I'm pushing in the office now. I'm gonna fire switching.
Oh, God, fucking
Oh!
rats.
Looks like
Good
Tsunami
kill.
found him.
They got one PMC right here.
We should be good. Yeah, they got a PMC.
Oh, there's only one.
Oh no,
more.
I killed this guy. I needed him.
Oh, did you?
Oh!
You're so fucking beautiful.
How many is that now?
That's 4.
When you
Love
kill
the
so
team
many players,
communication.
you forget how many
One
you
dead right
kill.
here. 2 dead right here.
Oh, you love that. So they're at 4 PMCs. You did hear them say, Spectre, that they are going for the 7 in this raid. That's what their goal is, to try to get the 7.
We need 3 more. That's kind of a lot. I think we just quick reset.
Oh.
Yeah? Thoughts?
Yeah, you wanna run over to the knights and then exit there?
Yeah, I'm down. Just too many
Back to your
PMCs.
question a
I mean, we
moment
go
ago,
all
though,
that-
Spectre. Would
Some
I
metal?
go ahead and
Oh, yeah.
would I hit the alarm? No. I wouldn't. I mean, here's the problem with hitting the alarm. And Chad, you guys will know this specifically because when you hit that alarm, it's like ringing the dinner bell. Yes, you get raiders, but
Pardon?
also everybody on the map is going to know it. So they
Is it
are,
actually
you know,
exactly an hour?
you might be able to get a couple of PMCs, but more than likely you're going to get sniped at.
Okay. Okay, so my timer's like 3 minutes off.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Bunny. Especially on this map where you have so many high angles. There are a lot of vantage points on this map where you can see the majority of the map and get those long shots in. There are a lot of sneaky places to hide. So that's a very good point you made. It's a dangerous situation.
RBAM, bro. A magician. Wait for shots, maybe? Nah, we can, like, we have probably, I would say, 4 more games.
Well, guys, I
4
want to
or
let you
5
guys
if we
know
get lucky.
we have 1 hour
We can
left
literally,
in the competition
we
in
can
this
definitely just-
championship
I got this
between
one, I got
these
this tag.
4 teams.
Got killed by somebody, I got it.
HyperBlaze really keeping the momentum going, pushing out to 377. But Gryffindor and Ragenswag are not giving
Yeah,
up
yeah,
without a
bud.
fight.
You got
They are
yours,
both
right?
pushing
Yeah,
for
I
that
have one,
second
I have
place
one.
to first place. They want that win. And remember, chat,
Shots under, maybe?
first place is 1,500. Second
gonna
place
put my
is
arm on it, this is
1,000.
escalator by Tech
With the
Wave.
proceeds donated generously by
I'm
BSG.
pushing those
Let's get some hype in chat for this
Ghost
last hour of gameplay.
Flip switch. Fuck that, man. Streamer.
I will, but I can just peek down. It'll take 2 seconds.
Okay.
Ragenswag getting super aggressive here on interchange, trying to find anything. This middle section can be a death sentence. You want to make sure you're moving around a lot up here. You don't want to sit long for. You don't want to sit there for too long. It's bad. It's just bad.
They're at the tent. That's a Goshen tent. I just can't get a
Downstairs
fucking
now.
angle. Alright, I'm gonna go flip this way.
All right, and chat. We are now into hour 2. So what that means is we are going to be dropping some more
Do I go down or do I go
codes. So
Go
if
to a loot
If,
room, loot
if
room.
you have been chilling and you have been hanging out and you've been
Worst case, we
active
got, like,
in the
fucking
chat,
stacks
you've been
of
positive,
That'd be good.
keep a lookout. Battle mods are going to reach out to people. I don't hold me to this. There may be some trials, but I believe most of these are going to be
That's what I said.
standard accounts. So if you have a friend that wants to get in and you already have the game, this is the time. Guys, get some hype in there. See who's going to win. And if you do win, once again, make sure you put that in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm about to kill a guy.
How many have we killed this raid? I killed 2.
I killed a guy.
Let's get the hype going, guys. Let's see those emotes. Let's show the love and support for Evasion, for Battle Stake.
Take this guy, Ollie.
I killed another.
Oh! Did that bounce off his head? It sounded like I heard a helmet hit, but maybe I'm just hearing things. He does.
I think you heard it correctly.
He does have the blurry vision, so.
Ragenswag here, only 20 points behind HyperBlaze at the moment.
Oh, cheeky little peek there from Smitty. Gotta be extremely careful when you're doing those kind of peeks, because if the timing is right, the other player could drop you because you're not really repositioning your head. You're just popping it in and out.
That's 6. There's a guy on me. I'm not sure where.
You gotta kill him, dude.
Now, I don't know if you heard that. That is 6. They are trying. They are close to the 7. Let's see if they get it this raid, Spectre.
I'll do my best, man.
Only 10 points now behind HyperBlaze. If they pick up this 7th PMC kill, that could push them straight into the lead.
Where is he?
I think Bizarro, maybe. He's like somewhere or like fucking the bookstore here, man. He just threw 2 nades. He hasn't shot. He's crabbing. Of all people, man, you can't just fucking be.
Picking up the Sheriff Eli badge. That's a 10-point gain right there.
Oh, I got a, what's it called? Eli badge.
Really good streamer item. Another 10 points. Great call.
I'm trying to flank him right now.
Yep. Here in the bathroom as well. It's also faster. He's not behind me.
Coming towards Brass.
Come on, guys. Hunt this guy down.
By generic right now.
One PMC. He's crouched in a corner, cowering somewhere. You can find him. You can murder him. Let's get this.
They can smell the fear. Can they pinpoint it?
I'm in the tent right now. Smitty, I got no clue, man.
Yeah.
Is this you?
Spectre, do you see what I see about what just happened with the last three three of the teams in their last raid?
Like no stam.
Me too. I have no energy either.
Are you picking up a map choice theme here?
You already
Well,
swept the shit to
all
our
Rag and Swag, Snoozy, and Gryffindor all just had a 50-plus point raid. All three of those teams put up 50-plus points and closed that gap even more. We still have a big competition on our hand with an hour to go, Spectre.
Absolutely. An hour left still. Two of these teams are getting very, very close to the 500-point mark.
Dude, he took our safe room.
No.
Oh!
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Take a green stem. Use it.
Did you hear what he just said, Spectre?
Bad luck. Bad luck.
Like, in your fucking... You don't
While
have
they're trying to chase down this ratty player,
I have two. I'll be fine.
he gave him the juke. He took their extract. Not only does this potentially keep them from getting that 7th PMC kill, but it causes them to have a longer extraction time. This is a very, very hard blow to the gut for these guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that you like. This is where we're going to see their mental fortitude right now, because what's going to happen is how do they bounce back from this? Because you were at 6 PMC kills, you needed one more. You look at the extract and you notice it's gone, and you're like, well, there was our 7th kill. Just he just took our extract, and then to make matters worse. What are you doing, Trey?
Hardcore parkour, I love it.
That was something special. I have never seen that before. In my entire 3 years of playing this game, I have never seen somebody take that. What
Believe it or
was
not,
that?
Bunny, believe it or not, I actually have a clip of watching somebody do that very thing, and it blew me away. I was dumbfounded. I'll be sure to send you the clip. I watched a guy run along that outside fence, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I didn't think it was real.
All right, chat. We're gonna switch over to Gryffindor here. Oh.
Yeah.
We've all had those moments, Langston. We've all had tank scavs where you're just like, wait, you should. Oh, picking up a 1G phone.
Nice 10-point gain right there.
Aramid and a horse, yeah?
Yep.
God, bag, dude. Yeah, 1G phone.
They are still looking for the Aramid and horse on this map.
I'm going to Mantis.
I'm gonna loot through here actually and see if I find a horse.
Good call.
Good call, Spectre.
There are a lot.
Yeah, really.
There are a lot of potential horse spawns here in Idea. All those entertainment centers have the potential to.
I can abandon this.
Ooh, good pill there.
If you need me to.
Ooh.
I like it.
Spectre, they're doing that thing again that makes me extremely nervous. They're playing very far away from each other.
They are. We've seen it go very, very wrong a couple times tonight. It's a big gamble. It could pay off if you're able to capitalize on finding these different items, on getting more kills that you wouldn't if you were side by side. But the potential downside is you lose that 10-point extraction bonus.
I'm gonna check J&J and then I'm gonna push towards tech. Power is still not on.
Now, it does look like Six getting into it and hearing a lot of fighting, a lot more than Langston is right now. Now,
I'm coming.
Got the airman.
He did find the Aramid. Big pickup. Now, one of the things, though, is a lot of people don't realize the horses actually spawn on those, in the center of those tables as a center display. They'll be right in the middle of those kitchen tables.
I think they're fighting.
No, you have up top. I got down low.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
first.
Oh no, that's
So
under
Sig
me.
Degenerate trying to find this fight.
The Deke area. Yeah, I see a dead body. Got one.
Oh,
He was
what
fighting-
a
he was
shot!
fighting near sports.
Sports, okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
could have gone so poorly shooting through that glass. If you don't have a high enough penetrating ammo, it's going to reduce the damage, but because it wasn't just a clean headshot. Whoa! Ah!
Is that you shooting or no?
Now, the question is, can he get to the
Yeah,
body and
that's-
claim
I
that
think that's my
tag?
sports
Can
front
he
wall.
find the rest of this fight and rack up a couple more PMC kills?
Yeah, we did see that PMC looking towards the front side of the mall, so he was engaged in something. Let's see if they picked up on that also and see what
say
they
that
can
again?
find.
I'm by
Like
Emmer. Yeah, I'm moving towards front of the store.
I'm at the top of the escalator.
This is a very dangerous
There's a bunch of nades.
position
Ollie.
to be in by Sick Degenerate
Push.
here. Top of escalator does give you a great vantage point, but you
Not
can
gonna
get
get that
pushed
guy's
from
tag, which
so
kinda
many
blows.
different directions and you're so exposed.
Pushing that.
Absolutely. And
I'm
as
above
many
it.
of us know,
Yep, someone just stood
there
up.
are some issues with sound coming up and down this escalator. It can make it very difficult to
come
know
down?
that somebody's approaching you until the last second.
He's crabbed up in across from sports.
In that dark store?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come down.
Hold. Yeah, come on down.
Down now?
He's jumping over by a peak.
There's a guy.
Dropped one.
That's you shooting, right?
Yeah, was that you at the end by tech?
Yeah, me.
Holy fuck, dude.
You're good, you're good. There's a guy back by the offices, and there's still a guy in Ollie.
Okay. I think there's still a guy by a deke, so I'm gonna clear this area real quick.
I think he's in furniture, I should say.
All right. Watching that, Spectre.
There's a guy in front of
Tell
him-
me, what
front
were
of,
your thoughts
Ollie.
during all of that?
Maybe nervous for the potential for a TK there. They're trying to wrap this player, get him cornered.
That's front of
You
Ollie.
heard a little bit of back and forth. Was that you? Yes, that's me. Those are potentially deadly situations to get in.
Right here.
Where?
Deke.
Okay.
All right, they're tracking him down here. Still a third-party fight going on.
I got like 3 over here.
Wait, do you guys hear
Hey,
that? Somebody
there's a
is
guy in
snake
furniture.
crawling.
So it looked like Sick Degenerate took a shot. May have missed him.
That you running?
Yeah,
By
I'm in
sports?
sports.
Okay, there's 2 in furniture, and there's one front of the mall, Ollie. Okay. I can't push.
Very dynamic situation here.
That's where they are. This guy's fucking trapped in the back of furniture.
What do you think about?
Oh,
their
he just made. I
decision
just
to
saw
kinda
somebody run
hunker?
left or right on 6th
I just
Street.
can't push because at front mall. Can you kill
Buddy,
your
what do you
guy?
think about their decision here to kind of?
I think you ego
Seems like
challenge
they've got
him.
submit in their shoes.
I think Sick Degenerate has the position of power. I think Langston does not, though. I think Langston needed to maybe push to the outside, to the front side of the mall, come up behind. Oh, getting into it right now. Oh, behind the boxes there. I believe he picked up that kill. Another
I'm
one
getting peppered.
inside.
All right, though.
Just back off, just back off, back off, back off.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Very tense situation here. They're engaged in separate fights away from each other. They can't support each other very well right now.
I hear the shots.
Yeah, he's by the, you know, the like filing cabinet or shelf that's knocked over at the top of that ramp.
Yeah.
All right,
That's where
here
he
we
is.
go.
Okay.
Now they have the opportunity to close in on this guy, work
Need to wrap
together.
this up.
Yeah. I'm coming to you.
Love to see it. The gamer
You're in a
leaned in
deep
by
response.
I Langston.
A deke.
Okay, did you clear your guy? Is
Yeah,
the
I
guy
did.
dead in sports?
Yeah, I know. Can you get that tag off that guy?
Yeah. No, not you didn't kill
running?
this guy. Oh,
Okay,
I'll
I know
get
I
my
killed
kill.
this guy
I'll
right
get my kill.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go underneath and flank this
Not
guy.
gonna get the tag
Fuck
from
him.
that kill.
Where do you think he is?
Top of this escalator by Ollie. The one by safe room.
Sounds like Sick Degenerate's had enough of this. He's maybe gonna go full bore here and just push this guy.
Oh, pushing him. He's on the steps.
Wow.
Picking up that kill from behind. Beautiful.
What a play!
There's another one by front door Ollie. Front door Ollie.
Yep, front door
Not bad
Ollie
play.
and furniture. Front door Ollie and furniture. Can you kill furniture
Where
guy?
are you? Yeah, where are you?
I'm at the bottom of the escalator. You're not gonna see me. He's above me. Offices.
Oh, I hear you. Okay, I don't see anything furniture.
Hear me jumping? Are you above me?
No, that's him.
Ooh, there's
No.
some confusion here.
No.
Be careful here,
They've
guys.
got to
They're naked.
communicate a little bit better here.
He's running back. Got him.
Oh,
Really good
he
job,
pulled
Ollie.
it out.
Ollie, from Ollie.
Excellent, excellent play by Sick Degenerate.
I'm getting tags. Got one.
Oh, that man's on fucking
Are you dead?
point. No, he's at the front of Ollie. He's
Oh,
focused
still
on
at
me.
the front of
He's
Ollie.
crossfire.
Got one more Spectre here.
On Aid.
He went back. He went back towards the other escalator. He's prone right here.
Wait. Yeah, I can hear him prone.
Got him.
Oh! Sick Degenerate is
Up in the
on
box.
another level.
No, he
Spectre.
ran back. I told you. I got him. I got him. Let's get out.
You guys
Okay.
being
Once
ranked
again,
above
making
me.
those maneuvers,
let's get out,
those
let's get out.
jumps that we can't even think about. He gets behind this
Right up the
guy
back
in a
of
way
Ollie.
that he did not expect.
Oh.
And pulled up.
Oh, another one. Pick it up,
There's
please,
another
please,
one
please,
over
please.
Oh, stay alive,
He's out
stay
of
alive,
ammo.
stay
He
alive!
clicked.
They both clicked, it looks like.
Oh!
Oh,
He
he closed
gets
it up!
him!
Yes!
In
Clutch!
water.
What?
Where are you going, Emercom?
Yep.
What just happened, chat?
Backpack.
He
I
said,
don't know if you
sit
killed the guy
down!
I'm talking about, dude.
I did. Got two over there.
I cannot believe all those plays. Sneaking up behind the guy on the escalators,
Did you drop
turning
down there?
and shooting at the guy towards secret, jumping over the boxes, on top.
You want to talk about it?
These guys are phenomenal. The plays that these guys can pull off, it's just all inspiring.
Margin extract. Power's not on.
Oh,
Fucking blows.
just take hold. Just go to hold, get out, get the 10 points for the team extract.
Squeeze the mustache. Let's go.
Wait.
You got one?
Yeah.
Fucking nice.
Oh,
Got
killing
the
a scavenger with
mustache.
a
Nice
squishy
pickup.
mustache. Oh. It's not in your butt. Put it in your butt. No, it's Langston. It's not in your butt.
There's a scav at Emercom extract somewhere.
It looked like he went to drag it, but he missed the click, so it's still in his inventory.
I'm getting out. Okay, bud?
Okay, he's gonna survive. He's gonna survive. It's not gonna matter.
Lang, lock it in!
Make sure you leave those after action reports up.
Yep.
What a
You got my air
phenomenal
man,
raid
right?
for these guys. So many PMC kills, tracking down these guys, interrupting these fights, claiming all the kills for their own.
We need to hit safe room one of these extracts, dude.
I know. The power is just on.
This is literally where the horse is hanging out at.
Yep. Alright, I'm out. Out, big boy.
Oh, they're getting out.
Finish yourself.
Oh, Spectre.
What I needed.
That was something.
Absolutely, that was an impressive raid. With each kill, it just got a little more
God,
intense.
I'm playing out of my
The
fucking...
click of death and still powered through it, got the kill. What a phenomenal raid.
Oh,
So these guys,
really
these
was.
guys are 8 kills away now, 8 PMC kills away from the record for most PMC kills in the Evasion Duos tournament. And they still have 40 minutes to try and pick those up. These guys are just going off tonight, Bunny.
Dude, they really are. Guys, I want to take this moment to say a very special happy birthday in the chat to Philbo. Now, if you guys don't know who Philbo is, Philbo is a integral part of the BSG community. He is one of the emissaries from EU. He does so much for the Evasion team. He does so much for the community. He is a great all-around guy. I have had a great time getting to know him. I love hanging out in his streams. Can I get some Phil's birthday mans for Philbo in the chat? Everybody say happy birthday to Philbo. Show him some love. He is a great guy. Him and Iron are some of the most splendid people you will meet. They're the ones who helped me pick out new headphones that I'm wearing because mine were falling apart. I went with Philbo's choice. But guys, once again, happy birthday, big happy birthday to Philbo.
Tsunami just going down in labs. We're everybody out of raid right now. With 40 minutes left, these guys, they want to be in raids. They want to be pushing for those points. They're in a bit of a lull here, and that can have a psychological effect on these guys. They're trying to drive home in these last few minutes, this last 45 minutes, to try and pick up as many points as they can. And we all know sometimes these raid load-ins can last a long time, and those are minutes that you're just are eating away at you, Bunny.
Yeah, and especially when the scores are this close, Spectre. 5 points separate first and second, 20 points separating second and third. Some huge raids by these competitors, and it's going to start coming down to who can get in and out the quickest. Which competitor can get in and out the quickest. You want to be maximizing your points per raid. You want to be getting as many points. Honestly, back to customs and interchange. Those two maps, those are some of the fastest in and out extract maps that you can get. So 10 points per extract, get your kills, get your experience, get out over and over and over for the last 40 minutes. Spectre, what would your strategy be here?
Basically what you were saying, buddy. Getting in and getting as many raids knocked out as we can right now. We saw in previous nights in the tournament, 5 minutes in a raid can change the entire outcome. We've seen nearly 100-point swings out of a single raid. The more of those raids you can get into, the fresh raids with a fresh crop of PMCs to go after, that's what's going to earn you big points here. A lot of these teams have already collected a lot of the items they need. It's going to be a lot harder to pick up those points, so they're going to have to start driving really hard for the kills now, pursue them PMC fights, get into raids, watch their time very closely.
Yeah, and it's exactly like you just said. I mean, we saw our first weekend together when we casted, we saw HyperBlaze pick up 7 PMCs in about 30 seconds and make it to manhole cover extract and get out.
Absolutely.
It's one of those situations where, that's what you want from this last 40 minutes. You want those kind of raids. And unfortunately, it's not always up to your skill. A lot of times it does fall into that RNG. You know, like, can we get that lucky? But you got to be in raid for that luck to happen. So Rag and Swag is getting into raid. We will tune in to them in just a moment. Man, these points, I'm excited for this last 30 minutes that we're closing in on. I'm getting jittery. I'm getting excited.
Absolutely. It seems like even as intense as these matches go throughout the night, in that last 30 minutes, in that last 15 minutes, it seems like it just gets more and more intense. These guys get closer to the end and they just drive a little bit harder. They push for those kills a little bit more, and it just gets more energetic somehow as we keep going.
It really does. All right, we're going to tune in here to second place, Rag and Swag, sitting at 424 points. Man, 45 PMC kills and 45 tags. That's not something that happens often, where you see them get all the kills and all the tags, putting up big points. Going in and dropping a scab there, Spectre.
Absolutely impressive that they've managed. Oh no!
Oh no!
M61.
Fucking sick.
Welcome to the Red Armband game.
Oh, this is not what you want in a brand new raid, to lose a teammate so soon.
Very quick shooting suppressed M1A, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smitty, I don't know if Smitty needs to try to get in, avenge this, or if he should just bounce out and let them reset, pretend it didn't happen, start another raid as quick as possible. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, though. It does look like Smitty is going to get aggressive. Let's see what happens, what Smitty's choice is going to be here.
What was that?
Hey, heads up!
That's not a sound I typically hear in Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, you saw him picking that kill up.
Great pickup.
That was the Vector. That's what I... Oh, tracer rounds coming from over there. I can't tell if those are killer tracers or not, Spectre. Oh! Why is you taking a shot?
So many players there.
Should we go point or two?
One kill. I got one kill.
What do you think, Bunny? His decision to drive hard through all those fights just to keep pushing from one to the next. What do you think about that?
Realistically, if he had wasted more time in it, I think it would have been a very bad idea. He did pick up a couple of kills there, which is going to make up for it, but, you know, and it's like taking an F1 extract. So, not too detrimental, could have been a little bit better. Was that a KS-23 in the marked room?
I'm here with you. Coming down tech side.
Yeah, heading for
Nikita, please. No. No KS-23 in marked rooms. I know how the community is very divided on that weapon.
Yeah, I find myself on the no KS-23 side of that equation. Not a big fan.
People fighting in servers. You want to collapse on him, or?
Oh.
Yeah, we'll try.
Is HyperRat... Okay, I was going to say, is HyperRat pulling your strategy here, hitting that alarm, but looks like he thought better of it. They're going to go to the server rooms and try to collapse on them.
They're going on wood.
Yeah. I'm at great.
Yeah, open door, yeah.
Great situational awareness here. They're communicating, calling out their positions.
Oh!
Great kill.
They're alone right now.
Dragon's Flag and HyperBlaze are neck and neck right now, trading points back and forth to try and keep that lead.
Only one.
Yeah, only one.
With the tag.
Yeah, look at the tag. Should I go up dome? And try to get that antique?
Up to you.
So we're looking in on Hyper. We're still listening to him. We are looking at Gryffindor. They are on customs, trying to close this gap in for first and second. They are not far behind. Oh, beautiful kill up there. Coming out from Gryffindor.
And a second. Excellent work by HyperRat.
Oh, man. We have got killing and murder all over the screen right now. Pick a scene, look at it for a second, switch to another one, and you will see someone else dying. This is what we like to see.
Looks like Blaze just picked up another one.
There's a 3-man here.
I'm gonna rotate.
I killed them all.
Oh,
no,
great kill by Blaze.
And Black Knight. There's a third party right now.
Chat, I keep telling you, stop shooting at these guys. It's not going to go well for you.
Langston picking up another kill over here. Maybe just a scab. Didn't look like a PMC. But every point matters.
Dude.
Oh, somebody just took a headshot. That was...
Yep.
No, Blaze goes down.
Blaze is down.
Let me confirm your kill.
Dead, dude.
You're done?
That wasn't an actual challenge, chat.
Let me confirm your kill post.
You got two
You got two of 'em.
PMCs. No tags though. Oh man, Spectre. Last 30 minutes coming up. Oh! HyperRat picking up somebody off of Dome.
Oh, what the
I'm gonna nade
swan
myself, I
dive?
think. Is that okay?
He doesn't need legs. He's good without legs. He's still gonna kill players.
Going ahead and popping that golden star. He's killing himself. Oh!
That was the most stylish quick extract I have seen during this tournament. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
yeets
it.
in chat.
I don't know where he is exactly.
Swan
my
diving
gosh.
to the death. If we had a most stylish points award, I would have to put HyperRat in for it just then.
He's trying out for the Olympics with that swan dive. Langston and Sick. Oh, Sick is down.
Sick game.
Oh, that is not what you want, because Gryffindor could have used this time, especially with the points leader being out like they are, that they did not need that death there.
Good job, man.
You want me to W key him or?
Absolutely. It's, you hate to see it. It was a really good situation for them to try and propel themselves towards our leaders. Now, they did pick up an aluminum splint here.
How far away are you?
So
My streamer.
maybe Langston can pick up a few more points going into, I mean, at this point, they may only get 2 more raids out of this championship.
Yeah.
Serve L. Is that a streamer item?
Now remember, on customs, they are looking for the diary and the chainlet. Did they get both of those? Oh, he's going to go ahead and F1. Langston is out. Gone ahead and having that explosive toilet.
There were 2, and there was just one in the room, and he didn't move for however long I was running around like a psychopath.
All right, we're going to switch over to Rag and Swag Spectre. Back on customs. I like this. How about yourself?
I do. Looking at the kills that they put on the board, 46 PMC kills, 40 PvE kills. These guys are just laying a trail of destruction and death behind them as they go. Coming into customs now, we've said it before, we both love this map for getting into a fight already over by dorms.
Come on, Plague Mask. Give me a Plague Mask.
Picking up his oh yeah, it is a PMC. Good call there.
Even as we talk about it, makes us uncomfortable for players to be split up.
Ooh.
I think it does make a little more sense as we get to the end of this competition to try and drive out those kills. They still do not have their 7 PMC kill count. Rag and Swag splitting up, that could give them the opportunity to pick up those 7 kills to kind of clear the map. It's dangerous, but it could pay off for them.
Yeah, dude, fuck searching safes. I'm going
I mean,
for that.
Spectre, like, here's the thing. They have 47 kills, and they have not been able to close that 7th kill gap to get this 25 bonus points. Oh, going ahead with Trey, picking up another one down over there in the drug building. They've gotten 6 3 times. Like, that has got to be just devastating to not be able to get that last one 3 times in a row. How do you keep your head up if that happens to you?
I like surge up and shit, Smitty, so.
It's definitely a blow. It's definitely something that's gonna, I think that's what's driving their decision to split up here. They're trying desperately to make that happen. They want to clean this map. They want to wipe the whole server to finally pick that up. If they can get those 25 points, that's going to propel them potentially well into the lead and give them a strong position to close out in these last 25 minutes now.
Yeah, with 25 minutes left on the board, they really want that 7 PMC kill. They want those 25 points. That is going to I mean, realistically, if you think about it, picking up sniper scab, very good shot by Trey there. I mean, picking up that 25 points is going to propel them that much further into first place if they could get it. I mean, as of right now, they're sitting in second, only down by 9
Great
points.
shot there.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt
Whoa.
you. Player
No, you
walking
were
along
good.
the
That
wall.
was amazing.
Dropped him.
Oh, regular scav.
3 in total now.
Nobody has gotten, oh wait, no. I believe that HyperBlaze, they got the 15 ball guards, so they are there. I'll find out in just a moment. Has Trey and Smitty killed any guards? Like, are they even close to completing that? Because that would help them also. Oh, is that Scav
they're
Boss
picking it up right now.
here?
That's Scav Boss.
So I'm being told they are at 7. This will really help if Trey can finish this up and get all of these raiders. What? Was that a player at the wall over there?
I couldn't tell. It's a long way off. He's got a lot of stuff to focus on right here. Dropping them left and right.
I'll hit ZV so you can leave there. I'll hit ZV so you can leave there.
Oh!
We'll just leave together at ZV.
Finding Rashala
And Rashala.
in the bush.
Yeah, that's Rashala.
Great job. Great job by Trey here. I believe he picked up, it looks like he picked up all of them, all the bodyguards and Rashala. That's going to bring them, they probably need one more raid to seal the 15 total kills, but it's got to be really, really close for them now.
Up too. I hit power for you if you got the key.
That max search skill
not hear
with
them.
the elite perk of
I'm gonna go
Insta
gas.
Search, that is such a great skill.
Killed them all?
Yeah.
We still need 2 kills, right, on bosses?
I will never get there,
For the
and I'm kind of
3.
sad about it.
I'll double check when we get up.
The rat in me would
just get out of here.
desperately love to
leaving.
have
I'm
that
leaving.
skill.
Are you good?
Spectre,
Shots.
look at the
Yeah,
scores. Look at the scores right now.
I got a PMC. You got 2 PMCs?
I think we're gonna see a swing here.
3 with tags.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Alright, hold your kill screens up for a second so I can just screen capture them.
I have 9 scavs.
Battle mods
I have
confirming
all
kills
three
for this
PMCs
raid,
with
confirming
tags.
And I
points.
have 1 PMC with tag.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Whew. We got Gryffindor and HyperBlaze both getting into a new raid here. Looks like Gryffindor has chose to go the interchange route once again, with HyperBlaze going back to customs. These are my 2 maps, Spectre.
Absolutely, and for Blazed, customs is his comfort zone. Blazed is a master at customs, so this is a really strong position for them to be in. Again, we see these guys split up a little bit, trying to maximize covering the whole map, getting in as many fights as they can. Picking up Blaze, picking up the Sheriff Eli badge.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
we have a badge.
Oh, they already have
Oh,
the
they already
Eli
have
badge.
it.
Now that is something that will happen, especially the further into the competition that we get. There's only so many items that they can get from points. So it's a lot of points early, but towards the end it becomes a lot less points because you've already cleared out most of the items.
I Langston looks really focused here.
We have seen that from him time and time again, that gamer lean in where he just focuses and just gets into it.
Killed 1 guy.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
through story and see if they get a book.
Okay.
Spectre, take a look at those scores down low.
It happened. Rag and Swag into the lead with 472 points. With 20 minutes left, they're closing on that 500-point mark, putting themselves in a comfortable position ahead of HyperBlaze.
Now, and one thing I do want to point out is there is 20 minutes left, but don't, oh gosh! Langston getting into it, losing a leg, getting heavy bleeds, 2 of them. I believe he dropped whoever he was fighting. Sick Degenerate is literally just chilling, just running, while his friend is in it upstairs at Tech. Oh, another one! Come on, finish that up, Langston. I believe he dropped it.
Good kill.
He has got to drop that heavy bleed because if his chest goes, that is it. He needs to stop that as fast as possible.
Where you at, by the way?
Pop that, pop your Propitol. Oh, do you pop an
He's asking
EKG
now,
already?
where's his
I'm
teammate?
downstairs, tech light.
I mean ETG. EKG chat. Did he pop an EKG?
He's gonna need an EKG here in a second.
I don't know if I got him on or not.
Oh, Sick Degenerate in his own fight now.
This is good for them if they can pick up these kills and live and both extract. Cool. This is exactly what I was talking about. At any moment, a 20, like you can get a 50, 60 point raid, close that gap even more. You cannot count Gryffindor out of this until the very end, until that timer says 0. They are in it.
Absolutely, and it made me nervous. It made me nervous seeing them getting engaged so heavily, separated, unable to respond to each other. But once again,
HyperRat just goes down! Right as HyperBlaze takes the lead back, HyperRat goes down! Oh, Spectre!
blazed into it. Drops him. Blaze able to pick up the kill, but this puts them in a really bad situation just as they were starting to take that lead back. And they may potentially be out of raid again. Is this going to give Rag and Swag the opportunity to take that lead back? And Blazed dipping out. Maybe? Having trouble with the F1 extract here?
Oh, his grenade jumped out, so he had to follow it. So getting that F1 extract.
Wow.
Oh, getting more fighting up top. Looking in on Sick Degenerate, he is in it. So HyperBlaze is out at the moment. They have to queue back in. Let's see if they drop it. Beautiful, beautiful shots there. Throwing a grenade, checking for one more. We're gonna switch over to Rag and Swag, and
I don't have time for this.
So lots of fighting still happening from Sick Degenerate.
We need to make this quick so we can run our customs.
Yep.
RNG the Rochelle.
We're going to get back into all of that action. Rag and Swag getting into it. So right now, Rag and Swag has loaded in. This is giving them the opportunity to push out in front of HyperBlaze. Oh, this is what we watch these tournaments for, is this competitive nature, this back and forth. If Gryffindor can get these 7 kills in this raid, wait, did they already complete that task though? I can't recall. I believe they've already completed 7 kills in raid, so they've got that 25 bonus point, Spectre.
Correct. Now HyperBlaze with that last raid, looks like they're 489 now. Oh no!
No! Oh!
I got unlocked.
Wow.
I got unlocked.
Sick Degenerate, normally calm and collected,
I'm going to
seems
German.
to
I can't make the jump for some reason.
has lost his cool there for a second. That one really got to him. He's feeling a lot of pressure right now. 4 PMC kills before he goes down. Oh, that's got to be frustrating.
In this situation, Spectre, do you just, as I Langston, do you just die? Do you just get out, get back in? You know that there is not a lot of time left. You need to get out together. You need those 10 points. That is the thing that I have noticed over and over today, is these team extracts are killing these guys.
Absolutely. At this point, like we said, getting down into these final minutes, it's about how many raids you can get into. I think he should take the Hyper Rat extract here. Do the swan dive. If he gets a kill on his way down, so be it. If not, he can get back into raid with his teammate.
I'm very worried about how much time Langston is taking to get out of this raid. You've got 15 minutes left. Everything needs to be, 0 to, up top, look at that. Rag and Swag getting into it.
I'm getting naded.
Fighting him there.
More grenades dropping in.
Oh, no, and he's down.
Avocado, I think. How they kill me?
Oh, Smitty.
He's down.
Fuck, man. I tried to run across. I'm dead, dude. He was down. I was wondering if he was up.
Where down?
Mid.
Now
Mid.
we have second and third both in the same situation
By
with
escalator.
first getting ready to load back
Next to
into the
Bruno.
map. They
Alright.
both are going to
I
miss
got one
out
kill.
on those extract points. Now it's up to Trey. Does Trey go ahead and as fast as possible pick up the points? Yes, getting him, lining him up in that shot.
Come on, Trey. Push it. Push it. Get this kill.
Come on.
Oh.
Scab over in the
Almost
corner.
get third party by the Scab.
That Scab was hiding for his life. He was so scared. Go, getting him on the back door. Oh no, he didn't die.
Heavy fire coming in.
Oh, there he
Great
goes.
pickup.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, he picked up both of them. He did drop both of them.
Excellent
That's
work
what we
here.
want to
How much time do
see.
we left? Dave.
14 minutes.
Need to get out of there, man.
14 minutes. You hear the battle mod telling them 14 minutes.
I just got 2.
He got 2 kills. Just blow yourself up. Get out. Get back
The guy
in.
right there in Brutal, he's hanging out. Kind of,
We're getting into those
the hallway.
crucial
entrance to
last
Brutal,
few
yeah.
minutes.
Go grab the
There's
Closer
still a
to the escalator.
potential to run 2 very, very fast raids, but you have to do very, very fast raids at this point, or else these teams are going to be getting into their final raid of this competition.
Grenading myself.
If we look down at Gryffindor, Langston is absolutely decimated across the midsection. Very hurt.
I
He
got
is
2
also
and
in it.
2 PMCs
Trey
and
getting-
the tags and your tag.
Trey going ahead and getting
There's
out,
gonna be
trying to
spicy guy.
reset. I
Only
mean,
comes one.
realistically,
I
if
got
they
a
pick
few.
up a lot of points and then they just get to.
one
Oh
scout
no!
and
Langston
one
goes
second.
down!
Are you near mid?
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
man,
man,
Rag and Swag is back in the lead by 1 point.
Yeah.
We have
Oh, I'm
HyperBlaze
ready.
in labs.
There's a guy, server.
You come out.
Hang on.
Blazed is wounded here. He's got to bleed.
Killed one.
There's one above hanger.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No.
Kill him.
Oh, beautiful kill.
There's lit in front of hangar. He's running to our hangar.
Great instinct
Yeah,
here.
he's coming down. He's in the room. I'm gonna need it.
I'm pushing him.
Oh,
no! The room he goes down.
I can't need it. How is he not
Dead. There's a 4th.
Oh,
Be careful.
yes, how is he not
I don't know
dead?
where the 4th is.
There he
Great
goes.
pickup
Now
by
he's
Brett.
dead.
If he can
Excellent.
confirm my tag is like my kitchen.
So
Great
much
job by
shooting
Hyper
still
Red.
on-
The 4th
Yeah.
probably by hangar somewhere.
HyperBlaze clearing the 500-point threshold.
Yeah, my kitchen is my
Still
tag.
with a comfortable lead over Rag and Swag.
I got him.
Oh, Spectre, I am so invested right now. I've got the gamer lean myself. I'm not even playing. I'm just hyper focused on
Absolutely.
everything that is going on. Oh, did he just tap him? He did.
Great kill.
Nice. Did you get my tag for the points?
Yeah, I got all the tags.
Lenny, I'm right there with you. I'm more tense right now than if I was playing Tarkov myself.
I'm gonna check for a thing down here. See if we got lucky.
Going ahead and hitting that button to try to go ahead and get extract, try to get any points that he can, try to keep that lead. It is so close right now. It is all going to come down to the timing. Who is going to be in raid? Who is going to be able to get that team extract? Who's going to get 10 points here? We're in it. Every single point right now matters more than you know. Every death, every time one of these competitors dies, it is bad. So they want to both stay a while.
All right, keep your kill screen up.
Oh, Spectre. We're in it. We're in it, and it is coming down. These top 3 teams right now are so much. 10 minutes left in this championship round 4NA. All of these competitors have put on a clinic. If you haven't learned something today, you haven't been watching, Spectre.
Absolutely. The display by these guys, things that you wouldn't even know were possible in Tarkov, are on display tonight. These are some of the best players out there, and it's just it's amazing to watch. I have such an adrenaline rush right now from watching these guys push these PMC fights, drop bodies left and right. It's just phenomenal.
They would never hide in like.
I mean, these guys right now, like, this is the part that's going to be killing them. They are in their inventories, are in a loading screen, trying to get into the next match, and that's what it comes down to. Like, they want to be in. The Rag and Swag, realistically, Gryffindor also wanted to actually be in raid right now before HyperBlaze was able to get out, because every moment that they're in raid longer than HyperBlaze is a opportunity for them to close that distance. It is going to come down to the wire. Snoozy is in raid. These are our 4th place guys right now. They are still fighting. They are not giving up. They are putting on just they're putting on a show. They've had some unfortunate team, like the Team Extrax has really been down for them. But let's see what they've got going on right now. Oh, picking up a kill on 3rd floor of the dorms.
Well, at least he's done.
They're scrounging for points right now. They've only got 1 player in. I don't know. I mean, he did get that kill. That's 5 points right there, but this is the point. If you're going to get into another raid, you got to do it right now. You've only got time for one more raid.
I don't care about the timer, by the way, because
it just hit 0.
All right, Gryffindor is getting in. This is our 3rd place. They could put up a huge points match. I mean, they need 15 bosses. I believe they're very close to it, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get clarification, but it doesn't look like they will get it on customs. They needed to get the scav boss on reserve to be able to close it. But 60 points could push them up pretty high.
Coming in, closing in on the 7-minute mark. This is it, guys. It's coming down to the wire. $1,500 on the line right now for 1st place. $1,000 for 2nd place. It's all coming down to these final few moments. Let's get some hypes in chat. Let's get some emotes in chat. Let's build it up, guys, for these final few minutes of this championship.
Exactly. With only literally 7 minutes left in raid, I want you guys to get super excited. Oh, yeah, he hates the horse. So do I. It's pointless. Melt it down.
Is that mask?
But 7 minutes left in the raid. 20 points separating Rag and Swag, HyperBlaze. Sick picking up a kill, grabbing that tag. Let's go, boys. Let's see what you got. I am being told that 2 more boss/guards needed for Rag and Swag, and they are on customs. If the RNG is in their favor, they could get 25 points here. They are only 20 points behind. Be huge. Let's see what happens. Spectre, they're doing it again.
How many Rashala guards do we need?
They're separating a little bit, but I think they're close enough to respond if something happens.
Hear the
could
comms
be one of
with
those
the battle
situations.
mods. Could be. It definitely could be a situation, but you can hear those comms with the battle mods. Wait, oh! Shotgun?
Sounds like a PMC here.
AIDS PMCs on me, dude.
Please live. I'm like too far to come
The
over.
teammate not responding.
You did hear that.
Smitty's pushing
Please
door.
live. Oh, we might have false guards. Oh, yes, that was Rashala.
Killed
That was false
Rashala.
guards. That was two. That puts them at
Can he
their...
clean it up? Can he get them all?
Rashala's here, I killed two.
Let's go. He should lead. He doesn't need anything else there. He needs to go to his teammate. They need to stay together, and they need to kill all these PMCs. That is huge. 25 points. We'll see the points update as soon as it is verified. Oh, let's go.
Under 5 minutes now. They're split up. Can they consolidate? Can they get the PMC kills here? Can they push that lead ahead of HyperBlaze?
Should I come?
Yeah, there's so many people. I got a fucking cannon on me, dude. Come over here.
Should I come?
Yeah, there's so many people.
HyperBlaze still struggling to get into their final raid right now. They have precious few minutes left. It's got to be a tense moment for them trying to get into this last raid to keep their lead.
With 4 minutes left, we have seen it. There is a lead chase. Rag and Swag moves in to first with 516. Looks like with second close being very close at 509 for HyperBlaze.
They're like everywhere.
But HyperBlaze has gotten in. We are going to switch over to them. It's going to be Rag and Swag and HyperBlaze. They are both pushing to try to get what they can within 4 minutes. We have seen HyperBlaze in this.
He didn't die. There's chaos on the stairs. I literally just got one tap by a Timmy with a KS, dude.
Oh, come on.
No, dude, he didn't die. There's a KS on the stairs. I literally just got one tap by a Timmy with a KS, dude.
I just died to a bullet that didn't shoot, man.
Oh, that's it.
I got insta-killed.
That's it for Rag and Swag. They're down.
Oh, no! HyperRat's down!
I'm speechless. We have one player left to make points.
3 minutes.
I killed one.
3 minutes to close out this championship. It's all on Blaze right now. It's all on Blaze to determine the winner of this champion.
He insta-domed me, dude.
Oh my gosh, 517 to 509. HyperBlaze. Blaze, let's see what you got, buddy. You have got 3 minutes to shine. Show us how you do it.
We've seen it before. HyperBlaze has come back with minutes left to change the lead. Can they do it for the championship? Can they make up these 8 points?
Picking up the PMC, that killed HyperRat. That is going to give them points. And if he can get that tag, it's going to close that lead even more. Oh.
2 minutes.
It was a little Timmy also.
I got his
Oh, and
tag.
that's going to pick up. He picked up his
I
tag
showed, yeah.
also.
Yep. Shit.
2 minutes left. It's all come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, the culmination.
Yeah, I'm just
They
going
need
to try to
4
find
points,
kills.
Vector. 4 points
I
to take
accept
the
as an
lead
ancient.
and win right here.
We have scavs. Is it enough?
Oh, Scav just took a
there's
shot.
another player here.
Somebody shooting a Scav.
If he can pick up a player and get the tag, this will be it.
He has a minute left, a minute and a 20 left on the board.
1 minute.
I
So
can't find
we
anybody.
are being told that the scoreboard's just updated. They are tied at 521. He needs 1 point to win this. Let's go. Pick up that Scav kill.
Oh, come on, Blaze.
I literally
One
can't
kill,
find
just
anybody.
one scav kill.
He has no idea
Where are you
either.
going?
He does not know
Where are you
where
going?
the points are.
What's the time?
He just needs anything.
Oh,
48 seconds. Chat, remember our timer will be a little bit different for their timers. The battle mods are keeping track to the second of when it is over. Come on, Blaze. Let's see what you got,
Blaze,
buddy.
pick up this kill. Pick up this kill.
Kill the scav.
All right, there's another scav.
Do I need more?
That's gotta be it.
Should I look for scavs or
We'll
players?
get confirmation. We'll get a final update in this last 30 seconds.
I killed the scav. I don't see anything else. What's the score?
This is so close. Oh, go
30
ahead,
seconds?
picking up another.
Yeah.
Was that another scav?
I
believe
think
it was
that's
another
got it.
scav. Oh,
What's the score?
chat, this
We're
is
gonna
so
have to-
close to the wire.
We're gonna have to
Literally,
pull
that
back
is
to the replay
time.
reel on this one.
So it is time for us. The battle mod will tell
What's
him
the
when it is
score?
time. When it is time, it is done. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Spectre.
I'm speechless.
I'm so hyped right now. I'm like so amped. I'm like,
Dude.
I just wanna.
We were so close to losing all 4 players in those teams in that final raid, and Blaze had just those precious few minutes to rack up kills. We're gonna have to go to the replay reel. We're gonna have to count these points out and see where we're at. It's still anybody's game at this point. $1,500 are on the line here, and these battle mods are gonna have to work it out and figure out who came out on top here in these intense few minutes of this championship.
Yes, and this is what I wanted from a championship going into this, and we saw how close the teams were. This is exactly what we wanted. It came down to the wire. It came down to the wire. Guys, it is going to be a minute. Don't go anywhere because I can't tell you how close this is going to be. Literally, the battle mods are going to have to go back through. They're going to double check everything. They are going to triple check everything because this is so close. And with money on the line, we want to make sure that it is spot on, Spectre. I mean, what can we get GGs right now? I want hypes. I want GGs. I want love for all of these competitors. This was a championship. That is exactly what you want to see from a championship, and we got it, Spectre. Oh, man.
Absolutely. Every time I watch one of these heats, every single time I'm blown away by how much performance, how much gameplay, how much bigger it gets every time. You think it can't happen. It can't get any more intense, and it does. Tonight was just I can't even speak. I'm blown away by the competition tonight.
I mean, the competition was I'm speechless almost. Like they put in so much. Like we had Gryffindor who had the lead. Then they fell off a little bit. Then they had the lead. Then we had Swag. They took the lead. Then we had HyperBlaze come out of nowhere. They took the lead. It was back and forth, and all 3 of these teams, I mean, they fought until the end. And we can't count out, like, Snoozy was never counted out. That was the thing. Like, Snoozy was there with the opportunity to make sure that they could try to close that gap. And, I mean, like, the communication, we saw it break down a little bit between Sick Degenerate and I Langston on a couple of times, but they recovered. They showed why they are great competitors. They showed that they work as a team so well. Like, at no point, I will 100% say they were my sleeper team. I wanted Gryffindor to win. There was something about the way Gryffindor played and the way that they were as competitors. I was like, I want these 2 guys to win. Like, they are putting on a show. And I rooted for them all the way to the end. I did. Oh, Spectre.
Absolutely. I was the same way, Bunny. I was pulling for Gryffindor, and they had such a strong showing tonight. And you know, there were a couple crappy situations they got in, a couple, you know, it's rough in Tarkov. We know you get into these raids sometimes, and sometimes it's not about your raw skill. Sometimes it's not about how well you can play together as a team. Sometimes you get the short end of the stick. You get that one tap from across the map that you didn't see coming. Sometimes you get split up, and I'm glad we didn't see any TKs tonight. I think that's a big testament to the professionalism and the performance in these teams. They were able to communicate enough. Their situational awareness was good enough that they could keep an eye on each other enough to not kill each other. You know, sometimes it was hard to figure out where they were to help in fights, but at least we didn't have any friendly fire tonight. I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, we had a close one. We did have a close one with that GL. We had a very close TK. We thought we were going to be updating it. It was that close, but they managed to come back and secure the kills. And I mean, we just can't we can't talk enough about. I mean, we've seen HyperRat compete. You know what I mean? We know what kind of competitor he is. We've seen Blazed. That them as a duo that haven't really played much together and compete the way that they have. That was something unique and something special to see. Then we have Rag and Swag. We had Trey. I mean, the point fire of Trey and the way that they play is so just on point. Like I watched that in awe of like, man, I wish I was like a third of how good those guys are.
Right? I'm pretty confident I will never get anywhere near the skill level of any of these guys in my Tarkov career. It's just not going to happen. You can't. I'm never going to match this. Like you said, the point fire, their accuracy, their time on target, their ability to switch from target to target, engage at multiple angles. It's just unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Guys. So, guys, we are still tallying up the points. We are double checking everything, making sure that, because it has never been this close, and especially with the championship, especially for first and second, because of the cash prize, the battle mods, the head battle mods, they are all working very hard to double check it. But what we're going to do, chat, don't go anywhere. This is going to come down to it. We're going to run a short commercial break. Stay tuned. We will be back in just a moment. See you then.
Big hypes in chat.
And that is the question, Spectre. Who has won? Man. All right, chat. I know you guys are just as excited as we are to find out who the winners are. So let's not waste any time and get into it. All right. Coming in at fourth place today, Team Snoozy. They had 392 points in 15 raids, 41 PMC kills, and they were averaging 2 AI kills per raid. These guys are nothing to scoff at. They have shown in and out of this tournament that they are competitors. They have put up some huge points and had some amazing raids, and unfortunately they just the team extracts today let them down, so that is why they fell behind a little bit in the tournament. But they will still walk away as the highest scores ever in a duos battle. So I'm excited to see if EU can compete with that starting in just a few weeks for the EU duo battles. But coming in third next is Gryffindor, Langston, and Sick Degenerate. 473 points in 13 raids. They averaged 36.38 points per raid. Highest of the day. Second highest of the season. With also 1.8 items per raid. Man, they were getting an item a raid. These guys put on a show. They were my sleeper picks. I really wanted these guys to win, and they did not disappoint. They put on just a great run over and over. 14 total items, highest of the day. 8 streamers' items looted, and second highest of the season. Man, they were finding all the good stuff. All right, Spectre, take it away.
Here we go. The moment we've all waited for. For the North American Duos Championship, our runner-up is Team Rag and Swag, with Trey 24K and Smitty Stone clocking in 521 points in 17 raids tonight. Their third highest total score of this entire season from this team. 112 total kills, which is the second highest of the season. 58 PvE kills, which is a new record. Ladies and gentlemen, for the $1,500 prize, the North American Duos new champions, HyperBlaze with HyperRat TV and Blaze XD for 526 points in 16 raids. the second highest score of the season overall, 114 total kills, making a new kill record, 58 PvE kills, new record tied with Rag and Swag. Guys, light it up in chat. Let's get some GGs. Let's get some hype for our champions for the North American Duos Tournament, HyperBlaze.
Yes, let's get it up for HyperBlaze. These guys are, like, we have seen them compete before in other competitions. They know how to compete, and it showed today. So what we're going to do now is we are going to hop in with the champions, talk to them, ask them a few questions, and pick their brain about how to be better Tarkov players. What is going on, champions? HyperRat, Blazed. How are you guys doing today?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah? Good?
Good.
HyperRat, you might be muted.
Oh, I was muted, my bad. Yeah, I said I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Wow, guys. I just have to first start off by saying congratulations on being Season 4 NA Duo Champions, winning $1,500, sponsored by B. I mean, you guys, that feels good, right?
Feels pretty good.
Hell yeah. Congratulations, guys. Outstanding performance. Throughout this entire season, you all have put on a tremendous show, displayed some raw talent that us weaker Tarkov players are very envious of. We've learned a lot from you guys and your gameplay, and we're just in awe of how you've conquered this championship. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so I got some questions for you guys. My first question, because when we interviewed you guys the first time around that you guys won, me and Spectre both were here, and you guys hadn't played together before that day. Did you guys play any more besides, the second round, or was this like your third time playing together?
This is pretty much our third time playing together. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna schedule something, but I was like, I mean, it's kind of working. We can just kind of stick with it. We don't have to really change our schedule to.
They ain't broke.
Together.
They're just that good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, let me ask you guys this: do you guys know how it came down? Like, do you guys understand like the last few minutes?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it was.
I looked over at chat, everybody's like yelling at me just to kill a scav. I was freaking out.
All the pressure.
Yeah, because for us, we saw like you guys got in and you were a few points behind, and then what happened was they died, and then HyperRat died, and it was just you, and we're like, he just needs like 4 or 5 points, and he wins. And we're all just losing it because then we got it updated and was like, wait, he needs 1 kill. He just needs a scav. He just needs to find something to throw a rock at and kill it.
Yeah. I was like, and whenever I ran over to like secure HyperRat's kill and my kill, and after that, everybody was just like, just get a scav kill. Literally just 1 scav. And I'm just like doing circles practically looking for scavs. And I ended up killing a player that I didn't even know. So that was unconfirmed, but. Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh man, yeah, and like you said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So, and that's exactly what. Yes, I said that right. We're still pumped because we were watching it, and this was some of the most action of an esports tournament I have seen in a long time. I mean, what are you guys planning on doing? Are you guys still going to continue like signing up for these? You're going to keep doing them more and more?
Oh, yeah,
why not?
Mm-hmm.
Good answer.
We gotta be like Bill Hero, We gotta be like the back-to-back.
Gotcha. Going for the back-to-back champions. You heard it here first. They're gonna sign up for season 5 and hold on to their title. Hopefully, Spectre, what do you got for them?
I want to know if they have any aspirations for any other trios, maybe, or are they gonna stick to what works and just dominate the duos?
I can go ahead, Blaze.
I never play in trios, so maybe, maybe
something new?
maybe I don't know. I can't say yes or no.
Could be a new, a new challenge for you. Take your Tarkov skills to another level.
I would always be down, 100%. Try
Well,
something new.
Definitely. Well, we hope to see you guys more into these in the future. It has been a pleasure to watch you guys play. One of the things that has blown my mind most about you guys is you guys always start slow until you're released to play the maps that you want to. And then you guys just dominate after that point. You just push and push and push. Do you guys think that you need to like to communicate a little bit better? Because we did see you guys die a lot, like one of you each time, or was it just really bad Tarkov luck tonight?
I feel like it was Tarkov luck. Like, for example, like I had 3 risks ready this morning, and what is it? Like the first game, I got M61 to the head immediately, like through my wrist. So I was like, okay, I'll just bring the wrist again. Maybe it's just bad luck. I'll try again. And then I got SVD'd on woods, and I lost all my stamina, and I tried to run off and lay down, and then I got instantly domed. My M61 again. And then I'm like, okay, I'm down to my last wrist, right? There's no way I get domed by M61 again. And then sure enough, on Shoreline, I disconnected. I had to reconnect. I came back, and I got domed by M61.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Some bad luck there. Spectre, you got any other questions for the guys?
No, I just want to say congratulations. Despite, the troubles, despite the bad luck with the helmets, y'all powered through it. You put on an amazing display, and you sealed the deal. The new champions for the North American duos. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. Blaze, go ahead and shout yourself out. Tell people where to find you, what you do, all of that.
I stream every day. I stream full time. Twitch.tv/xblazxd. Same on Twitter, I believe. I'm also on TikTok, same thing. I stream every single day. So
perfect. Thank you. And what about you, HyperRat? Where can the people find you after this?
I stream every day. Twitch.tv, HyperRatTV. 6 to 12 hours a day, every day. Take occasional breaks. My Twitter is the same thing, HyperRatTV. And yeah, I stream every day.
Awesome. Perfect, guys. Once again, congratulations to both of you, the new NA Duo champions. I can't wait to see you both compete again. It has been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having us. I really appreciate it.
Hey, of course. Thank you, guys. All right. We're going to let you guys get back to your days. Thank you again. We'll talk to you soon. All right, guys?
Yeah,
Alrighty,
sounds good.
thank you, guys.
All right. And with that, we are coming to the conclusion of the Evasion Season 4 duo battles. New champions crowned, new runner-ups. Spectre, give me your thoughts about the tournament. What did you think?
I'm just amazed. Like, continually, every single night that I would tune in, it would get bigger and badder somehow. The competition that we've seen, the drive from these teams, the raw talent has just been exceptional. And it's one of the most exciting things I've got to watch. And it's been awesome to be a part of it and be here and to experience it and just to see these guys put on this amazing show.
Exactly. And everybody from our chat, we will not be able to rate them, but I want you to click on those links in chat, go over there, show the winners love, share it around. These guys put on just one of the most entertaining esports events I have ever had the pleasure of being a part of or casting, and I can't thank them enough. Guys, I want to take this time once again to thank Battlestate Games for allowing us to host the championship here on their channel and for donating the money for the championship pool. $1,500 again to first place, or $1,000 to second. And also, let's take this time to once again thank the behind-the-scenes people, the ones you never get to see, our amazing production team, all of our battle mods, our head battle mods, Garland, Brian, everybody that has put their time in each and every week to put this show on for you. Spectre, once again, go ahead and tell me where we can find you.
Right there, twitch.tv/Spectre21. Working on my schedule right now. You can find it on all my socials. All the socials are Spectre21 the same way. Mostly in the mornings. That's where you can find me.
Perfect. Guys, go check out Spectre. He is a great Tarkov streamer. I enjoy hanging out in there. You'll find me in there every once in a while. You can also find me, Unfluffy Bunny, at twitch.tv/UnfluffyBunny. Also on YouTube, also on Twitter with the underscore at the end, and on TikTok at the Unfluffy Bunny. It has been a pleasure doing this with you once again, Spectre. I can have great host, great person. This has been so enjoyable. Thank you again for joining me.
It's been a blast, man. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast.
It has been. And with that, chat, thank you guys again. We will see you for the EU duo battles coming up very soon. Thank you again. Have a great night, everybody. Go show those winners some love once again.